thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, I need you to listen, I need.
What's up?
Will CM Punk be fired? Will he be suspended? Who's gonna take a beating next backstage?
See,
all that and more here on the Wrestle Story.
I was gonna start out with the Cody. So what do you want to talk about? Because good grief. Good grief.
Yes. Lots of crazy stuff happening in the last 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Because this was after the media scrum and stuff that all this crap went down, apparently. Like, geez.
Your stream is not in sync.
Well,
that's because we don't sing very well.
It might... Hold on.
How you doing, Corey?
See, now I have to go to the stupid...
Are you in the Godzilla movie? The Cody line would be good.
Yeah, the Cody line? It's quite good. See, I know. That's why I was like... Yeah, see, our sound really is messed up.
Well, that's a YouTube thing. I can't fix that.
Oh, I think it's better now. Hold on.
Are we better now? Are we better now? Partner, how's it going?
Yeah, I think
Marcus, how you doing?
I think it's all lined up now. So what do you guys want to talk about? Literally. Dude, this entire situation, let me tell you, this is like the most baffling...
Already tired feeling questions on it.
This is the most baffling thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, literally.
So there's
been some, like, crazy stuff that's happened, but, like, this is just, like, what in the world?
So is Punk, like, trying to get out of a contract?
No, I don't think so. To be fair, I think he thinks he's, untouchable. That's what I think. So, like, the entire situation, for those that haven't heard about it, which, if you've been on Twitter at all today...
There was a fight backstage.
Yeah, well, it all started with,
one of the Young Bucks was knocked out.
Well, allegedly. It all started backstage, like, with the media scrum, and Punk got on there, and he was on there first, and pretty much ran his mouth about... the EVPs being irresponsible and, like, placing this story in the media about how Punk got Colt Cabana fired or something like that. And he said that, like, it was the EVPs that did it, and then Hangman Page went into business for himself on television, and he doesn't like any of them. And he was talking, like, he's bad-mouthing, like, all of them for this, like, entire portion that he was on the media scrum. And Tony just, like, sat there and just, like, let him do it. But, like, the look on Tony Khan's face during the entire thing was kind of hysterical because he was, like... I feel like he was totally dumbfounded in some places, but then just, like, absolutely let him sit there and say whatever he wanted to in other places. But it was, like, what in the world, bro? Like, dude, you won your championship back, right? You're starting this big program with MJF. You could have walked out of the night with, like, you could have had a good night. But, like, you walked into it. It's not like somebody asked him a question. It was like he brought it up. So, like, dude. I don't know, bro.
Lordies, Punk rumors, here we go again. The thing is, I don't think they're rumors.
Dude, they're not like, I mean, what do you mean? He literally went on to the media.
He went off on the media scrum last night.
He went on to the media scrum, and he literally badmouthed the EVPs and Hangman Page. So, like, what in the world? People
are talking more about the media scrum than they are the matches. Yeah, they are.
Which,
Punk fan, and think he could, and think this could be to help his heel turn his face. Punk is more face than Jesus. But Phil Brooks is a known asshat, and I see him doing this. That's the problem is, I think that's...
CM can't stand management.
Here's what has to happen, and I don't see any way around this. You either suspend Punk or you fire him.
I don't know. This is not a work. No way this is a work. I'm sorry. We can say anything we want to about Tony Khan and being a genius and blah, 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 blah. This is not a work, dude. I don't think this is a work. This is, like, legitimate issues that they have backstage. Word is there was a fight. Ace Steel was involved and, like, bit Kenny Omega or some garbage like that, and Nick Jackson was, like, knocked out by a chair, but it was Punk who, like, threw the first punch at Matt. So, like, what in the world, bro? Like, are you people, like, in kindergarten? I mean, seriously. Like, and then you have Eddie Kingston 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I guess it was longer than that because he was suspended for 2 weeks or whatever. But he got suspended for doing, like, way less. So, like, you gotta do something. I think think they put Tony in a really bad spot. Tony, like, is not gonna... I don't think he's gonna fire Punk, to be honest. I don't think he's gonna fire Punk. Maybe he'll suspend him, I would hope, because, like, dude, this is, like, bordering on, like, some serious... Not even bordering. It's literally, like, serious stuff, bro. If you, like, came at him backstage and, like, freaking assaulted them. It's, like... I feel like they really... Like, Tony's in a really bad spot, because you have the EVPs on one hand, who are literally founding members of the company... Like, important people that Punk went out there and badmouthed. But then you have Punk, who's, like, your world champion and supposed to be, like, your big baby face of the company at this point. Like, he's been put in such a bad spot. And I said this earlier, but, like, I feel like what all of these situations have literally shown me is, like, none of them give a flying fig what Tony thinks at all. They walk all over him, bro. And I feel like Tony lets it happen. But also, like, none of them respect him enough to, like, not do crap like this. After being asked to not do crap like this.
Well, I think that's the biggest problem is they don't respect him.
I think Tony needs to, like, grow a backbone, bro.
He's going to have to lay the... Well, I mean, obviously, he suspended Kingston over the thing, whatever happened with him, and so it's not like he isn't going to wouldn't do anything. The question is, will he do it with Punk?
I don't. I mean,
that's
what I
think is, like,
so... He was shocked
by a lot of the stuff that was being said, obviously, by watching his facial expressions on the media scrum, and I didn't watch all of it, but I saw clips of it, and just watching his facial expressions. But, you know, here's the thing. Our society's turned into this. Okay? We've turned into a society where we throw a fit over everything. And,
well, I agree, yes.
And... You know, if we don't like what we want, we just run our mouth about everything.
But, like,
rather than trying to work it out and make things work. We call other people names, we make fun of people, we call, you know, we badmouth people, and so
but that's
this
the thing
is
about
a societal thing.
It's like, with Punk, I feel like there's been so many stories about Punk having issues with all these different people, and, like, he's always like, it's not me, it's these other guys that seem to have issues with me. Like, at what point in time do you have to sit there and go, hey, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the reason that everybody is, like, angry all the time. You know what I find really funny is how none of this crap was happening until Cody left the company and Punk came in. That's what I find so hysterical. At least it was all, like, if there were issues backstage, like, it was kept, like, quiet and such. But, like, Cody's gone, Punk is in, suddenly there's, like, all this beef between everybody. Like, what? And you know who I feel the worst for? I feel terrible for MJF. Because dude literally returned last night and was supposed to be, like, the talk coming out of the pay-per-view. Is like, we all should have been talking about him. But then Punk went on to the media call and ran his mouth about everything under the sun. And how he hates all these people. And then the altercation happened. And that's what everybody's talking about. Like, it's so... I feel so bad for him. I really do. Because, like, we're all talking about Punk.
That's just it. I mean, if this is a work...
I don't think it's a work.
I mean, there were reports that one of the Jacksons was knocked out, and, like, people saw it and everything.
And,
so
like,
they worked it really well.
I don't think it was a work. There's, like, talk that there's, like, it could potentially be, like, legal issues and stuff with what happened backstage. Which, I mean, you know, if dude literally came up and, like, assaulted... the Young Bucks and Kenny, then, like, yeah. But, like, I really don't think it's a work. I think this is legitimate issues. I think with everything that he said going into the media scrum, he has obviously he has legitimate issues with Colt Cabana. He's had issues with Colt Cabana forever. He's tired of people bringing it up. Okay, sure, whatever. The thing that I find so funny is, like, the whole thing with the Hangman Page promo that he was so mad about with, like, the workers' rights line. To be completely honest, nobody picked up what that line was specifically talking about when the promo first happened, like, months ago. It wasn't until Punk made a big deal about it after the fact, with calling Page out when he came back, that everybody was like, what? And then after they listened to the promo, they were like, okay, I guess that was, like, supposed to be a shot about the whole issues with Colt. But, like, nobody even picked up on it first until he went out there and said something about it. Like, literally, Punk has brought this upon himself. He could have just left it alone and not said anything and moved on with his life, but he chose to make a big deal out of it.
I don't think if he gets suspended, I don't think it's an interim title. I think that you strip him of the title.
Here's what I think. I think you just do the championship match with Max. You have him lose. If he's not willing to lose, you strip him of the title. If he's not willing to put MJF over, you strip him of the title.
Punk acted like, at least in press conference I've seen, it seemed like he said, stuff he said, he enjoyed being with the company.
Yeah, literally, it's really funny looking at the press conference from, the pay-per-view, 3 months ago or 2 months ago or whenever that was to the media scrum tonight. It's it's like night and day, bro. And
well, he had his injury, and it was, weird. Everything went...
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened between now and then. Obviously, he's got issues with all these different people. But, I just don't know how you can sit there and, you are on the media scrum and you're like, yeah, our EVPs, they suck. They run our company, but they couldn't, run a Target, so, what in the world, bro?
I don't think Tony's on Punk's side. If you watch his facial expressions during the media press conference, he was like, whoa.
I just feel
what are you saying?
Yeah, Tony is in a really bad spot. A really bad spot. Because like I said, you have the one hand of the EVPs who...
Executive Vice President.
Yeah. And then you have CM Punk, who's, one of the biggest rating draws on their show at this point. So, he's in a really tough spot. But the fact that they're being silent about stuff and, they haven't said anything about the situation... To me, that makes it seem like this is a big deal.
Cody. Yeah. I don't know. It's just the whole thing is baffling. Either you like being there
or you don't.
If you don't want to be there, then just tell Tony. I don't know if he'll let you out of his contract, but if you have a problem, then work it out. Jesus, it's like third graders or
That's
second graders.
Said, bro.
It's stupid. Figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. Figure out how to make it work.
That's the part I don't understand. Is but like I said, it's a society thing. The last 4 or 5, 6 years, this is what things have turned into. We can make fun of people, we can call people names, and we're supposed to take it. And so and nobody works with one another. That's the way it is.
I repeat, AEW doesn't need CM Punk. The company will be just fine if he leaves.
I agree.
That's the thing about it, is I feel like at this point, is he more of a liability to the company than he is an asset? We can talk all we want to about ratings and all this different stuff, but this is creating so much negative press for the company. And yeah, whatever. Negative press is still press. But, this is, not good.
You know where AEW is big with Punk? Chicago. That's where he got his pop. That's where the big things happened. If they were to fire him, it's not going to hurt the company. They're not going to be hurt by it, him leaving. They still got enough talent there to make things work.
Well,
so if they were to get rid of Punk, it's not going to make any difference. They just roll on and move on.
I agree. Because I do think that they have other talent that, make MJF the face of the company and viewers will come. Yeah, they have other people. And, if we have to sit here and go... CM Punk or the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, which one are you going to pick? Because personally, I would rather have the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega still on my side than Punk. Because it seems like everywhere Punk goes, he brings problems with him.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And
it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again.
What have Kenny and the Young Bucks done? Kenny literally just came back from being injured.
Yeah.
What did he do? I don't know. It's such a weird situation.
Yeah, and this is why I think that if they got rid of Punk, it's not going to hurt them. They'll just move on. It's like I said, they've got enough talent. They don't need him. Now, here's the thing: if he doesn't get suspended, if he doesn't get fired, if there's nothing that happens out of this, it's a work. Something has to happen out of this.
I don't know that that's necessarily
for me to not buy into this being a work.
True, because like I said, Tony's in a really bad spot. I think that Punk needs to be suspended or something, and they just need to give the title to MJF. Just give it to MJF. We'll call it a day. But it's baffling, man.
Punk is an old man just scrapping his way to retirement.
It's really baffling.
If Punk wants to leave, fine. They pretty much got the most out of him from his return. Yeah, that's
the other thing that I find, what in the world, bro, is he was, on the media call, he said something along the lines of, Hangman Page almost cost us our such and such amount of money and our big, buys for our pay-per-view and all this stuff because he decided to go into business for himself. Speaking he's the biggest draw in the company and he's the only reason that people bought this pay-per-view was to watch him, or the only reason people bought Double or Nothing was to, watch them, or whatever. And there was that report from a while ago that Punk had threatened to literally not even show up to Double or Nothing because he was mad about all the crap that happened with Hangman Page and the promo and stuff. So, what? You think you're the only reason that people come to watch this show?
They should tell them to go to Dallas in November in a convertible car. Here's the thing. If this turns out to be a work, Tony Khan is a genius. And anybody can sit here and say, oh, no. No, if this turns out to be a work, turns out to be a way to turn, major heat on Punk, to have him turn heel, Tony Khan is a genius.
There is absolutely no way this is a work.
If nothing happens to Punk, oh man, we just saw Dominik kick Edge
Bitter
and
betrayal.
Hit him below the belt. If nothing happens to Punk and MJF isn't champion by the end of the year, I want Maven to go off on Tony for his stupidity.
I guarantee MJF will be champion before the end of the year. I guarantee it.
People came to watch All Out because of All Out. I agree. I think so too. I don't think it has anything to do with Punk.
I can't see this being a work, bro. This is no part of this to me seems like it's gonna be a work. I'm sorry, Punk and Colt Cabana's issues go back way farther than the timeline. So there is absolutely no way any of that would be of any work caliber at all. I'm sorry,
yesterday,
it won't.
Maven and I were talking about this, and we were talking about heels and stuff, and I said that, old school wrestling, this could potentially be a work. This stuff with Punk, what happened afterward could be a work. And I was talking about how the MJF stuff was a work, and from the beginning it was a work. It was all part of the plan to get
at this point
to do stuff.
The MJF stuff seems more of a work than all this Punk crap does. I'm sorry.
If this Punk stuff turns out to be a work, then Tony just went old school and is a genius. Especially with the dirt sheets and the social media and everything that is out there now. He got everybody. If this is a work, he got everybody to buy into what was happening. Not only did he get everybody to buy in, but the company, everybody within the company got everybody to buy into it. And it's a genius way to turn Punk heel if that is what is happening.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Well, again, if he doesn't fire Punk,
Tony later in the press conference or whatever, he said something about sometimes these real life I don't like you and you don't like me. Sometimes it can make for some really good television, and I don't really mind it and stuff. But dude, there's when you're people that are supposed to be working with one another to make a show and promote a show and put this show out on television, legitimately want to rip each other's arms and legs apart backstage. Dude, that's a problem. You need to tell your people to get it together and to quit acting like children and actually try to work to put on a show.
Punk took all the attention away from MJF. Wouldn't that be the ultimate heel work, though?
I don't think that was the point.
You out-heeled the heel.
No, I don't think that was the point in any capacity whatsoever.
Out-heeled the heel.
Literally nobody is talking about MJF at all in any capacity walking out of the pay-per-view like they should have been. And I think that is absolutely and utterly wow. Just unbelievable. What in the world? I feel awful for him. I really do.
There are a lot of ifs there. The thing is if he doesn't get suspended and he doesn't get fired, I don't buy that this was like legitimate. Sorry, because if he's gonna let this slide, especially knowing that Kingston got suspended, knowing that the Young Bucks were beat up backstage and hurt, physically hurt, then, you know, you want to see major problems within your company? Let it slide.
I don't.
I want to see MJF versus EC3.
The entire situation is
I want to just see them in a promo battle. CM Punk listened to me last night, all out to win. Let's go, baby. MJF sucks. Yeah. MJF is the biggest babyface in AEW. Right now, he potentially could be. I agree. If nothing is done to Punk, it's a work, and Tony Khan is a genius. That's what I'm saying. Is if nothing, and if they do like this fake suspension stuff, okay? If they do this fake suspension, you're suspended.
Well,
you're going to be suspended
for 2 weeks.
You're going to be suspended for 30 days. And then he comes back on the show and runs his mouth about, you know, the company and everything. We'll know what happened. We'll know that this is a work. It's all part of the game, all part of everything. And if he doesn't strip the title, if this becomes like an interim title, we know that Punk's coming back, okay? Because it's an interim thing. And I'm going to really start to suspect that this was a work and not something that's serious. Because if it's serious, you need to take care of it. And you need to make sure that everybody back there knows this is not going to be put up with. And we're going to deal with it. And you better figure out how to get along.
Yeah.
I'm watching the scrum now. It is so uncomfortable. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I didn't see all of it, but what I saw of, like
Punk walked in there angry, bro. He walked in there angry. Coming off of his world championship win, he walked in there angry, knowing that he was going to go off about Colt Cabana and the EVPs being a bunch of snakes and all this garbage. He walked in there knowing that that was what he was going to do. And I think that's absolute and utter garbage, and I think you need to, figure your stuff out, bro. I don't care who you are. Get over yourself. Literally.
Unless it's a work.
It's not a work, dude. I'm telling you, there's literally in no way that this, there's talk that there's going to be, legal issues because of what happened backstage after. It's not a work, dude. Not everything is a work. And this situation, the MJF stuff is more of a work than whatever that was last night. I guarantee it. I will buy into the fact that the MJF stuff was a work. I could. This, however, no. In no capacity would Punk turn the crap with Colt Cabana into some sort of something for television. He literally hates the guy. Despises the guy. Wants nothing to do with the guy, and he's tired of all of this garbage being brought up about him.
How does this possibly work? I don't know. That's what I mean...
I don't...
If you want the ultimate work, tie the real life stuff into what you're talking about. And,
it wouldn't happen.
And go with it.
Nope.
And...
I guarantee it would not happen.
You will see people buy into, well, is this real or is this fake? Are they playing with us?
No.
Are they messing with us?
There's absolutely no way this is a work.
Ultimate old school wrestling.
Absolutely not, because they're not... No. Punk would not do it. I mean, I think Punk is an arrogant fool and would do things to... make some sort of big splash on television. There's absolutely no way, no chance under the sun that the Colt Cabana crap would be used for a storyline on television. No. That's why he was so angry about the whole workers' rights line in the promo with Hangman Page to begin with, because he's tired of it.
MJF goes back to WWE, gets a job, security guard. Do you like Roman Reigns? No. I don't.
Not really. I mean, he's okay.
How's the world champion is acting like a baby? Again, I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't get suspended, he doesn't get fired, then I'm questioning whether this is legitimate or not.
That's fantastic.
No, Dominik should be Dominik Guerrero. Use that storyline that Eddie is his father. That would be interesting.
We have Raw starting.
All right, Raw starting, ladies and gentlemen.
Now that we've talked about CM Punk for the last 30 minutes. Yeah, man, it's a crazy situation, and, the more that comes out about it, the more I'm just totally baffled by it, because, bro, what in the world? What are you doing with your life?
Raw! If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're getting so close to 800 subscribers. All because of all you people that have made this possible. We want to thank you. We appreciate it. We are now 3 shy of 760 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Then, now, forever, together. I know the first thing Dominik's going to say for his promo, you guys. I know what he's going to say. Dad, I had to turn on you. It's the way it works. Name him Dominik Ripley. Dominik clothesline Ray like Eddie clothesline Ray back in the days. He clotheslined him good. That was like the biggest shot that Dominik has gotten in like ever.
We're starting off with Edge.
You think you know me? Is that Dominik's voice just like they just turned it into a girl?
Dude.
Dad, Eddie was my real father. Dominik, I had to do it, Pappy. Dom finally turned heel. He did. He did. Batista clotheslined Ray too. The hardest hit that Dominik has ever has ever put on anybody was like the other day. Co-main, how's it going? Thomas, how you doing? What special superstars be at Kansas City show? Or you see lots of titles on the line tonight? I don't think a lot of titles will be on the line, but I do believe that we will see Braun Strowman. Had 757 subs. Mr. G does that raw into squealing thing, and now we have 7.
That's his intro.
Does it what?
Intro.
That raw intro. Oh, intro.
You missed a letter.
How did I? Yeah, I tried to.
Because you always forget letters, bro. I'm sorry, you just do.
I just need to take my time and read, and things need to not move on me. Like, you know, you
that
talk about.
That didn't even move, bro.
You talk about letters moving on you, like the whole line moves on me.
That didn't even move.
Had 757 subs. Mr. G does that raw intro squealing thing, and now we have 7. Yeah. Okay. I'm so proud of Dom. Turning heel. My friend is at Raw. Who's on Raw now? Right now we got Dominik. Well, Edge is there.
Yeah, it's Edge, but we have this.
But we're looking back at Dominik again for some reason. I've seen this twice now in the last 15 minutes.
Well, because it's
intro.
Oh man.
The first time I hit my dad, it was over chocolate ice cream. Ray and Edge know how to sell unlike talent today. Yes.
We'll hear from MJF on Wednesday.
We'll hear from MJF on Wednesday.
Very exciting stuff.
And on Friday, we'll hear from CM Punk. Volterra, how's it going?
Genuinely, I don't think he's going to be on TV this
Ricochet
week.
and Carmelo Hayes had the match of the weekend.
Dominik Mysterio.
Hello, Paul. How you doing? Hope we see Brock versus Cross soon. I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think Brock's coming back. Always good to see Edge. One day, we won't see him again. Yep.
Dude, if Dominik is going to be feuding with Edge...
I'm in New York! New York City!
With Edge?
The Wyatt family might have a reunion tonight. I don't know if we'll see the Wyatt family. Watching this. I'm in New York watching this. Cool. Listening to this promo right now, so we will get to chat in just 1 minute.
Sick. I can't believe Dominik is going to be feuding with Edge. How did that happen? Like, my guy...
How did it happen? Dominik kicked him below the belt. That's how it happened. Before, when it happened, he would just grab Dominik and spank his butt. Now... he's going to have to give Dominik a beating.
Yeah, well, Dominik didn't accept your apology, clearly.
Edge turned on 10 partners. He's winning now. The Acclaim should have won. I agree, Jack. I agree. He kicked him like MJF did to Punk. Yep. This is a celebration. First Labor Day without the old boss, Vince.
Don't need to worry about Dom.
He's progressing.
I'm sorry. Yes?
They are. You brought them together.
It is your fault. To be fair, yes. I feel like Judgment Day is my fault. I founded the group, but I feel
Poor
like
Edge
my
went
fault.
from top guy to jobbing to Dominik. Yep. Edge should have just kept his long hair, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe it was falling out and it was starting to look funny. I know. Well, I never had long hair, but, well, it's been a while since I've had hair. Scissor me, teacher ass. That's cool. Right. You're no longer a little boy. You're a WWE superstar, and I'm going to kill you. Yep. Dominik's dead.
Dom.
I used to spank it. Now I'm going to beat it.
All right.
Edge is going to beat up on Dom. How you doing, Zeno? That's right. I knew you'd come out, because this is what we always used to do when I was mad at you.
Actually, it's Ray. How unfortunate.
But it's Rey Mysterio who comes out from the back. He's going to take the mask off, and it's going to be Dom.
Whoa, he better, like, grow, like, 10 inches, too.
It's going to be, like, amazing. The mask comes off, and he grows 4 inches. 6 inches. 8 inches. He grows a foot. You're the wrong Mysterio.
Hear me out, Edge. He didn't mean it. It was an accident. Yeah!
What? I'm asking. Why do I have to apologize to you? He kicked me below the belt.
He beat me up too, but I'm asking you to not beat him up.
So I guess they will drag this out and have Rey versus Dom at Mania, possibly.
He's old enough to drink. He's old enough to drive. He's old enough to stand up in this ring.
Beth is going to be backstage with Dom's corpse.
Dude, you got some
Sorry, I just went to WWE's IG
hands.
page. Did it just say that The Miz is in a steel cage match against Bobby Lashley for the U.S. title?
Yo, it's
Rhea. Out of his mind?
It's Rhea!
He has to be.
Rhea, did you kill him? Did you kill him, Rhea? Are you going to drag Dom's lifeless body to the ring?
If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do.
Aw, man, that's
we would appreciate it.
Yes, it's Rhea.
Edge, my boy will come out when I tell him to. When will Gable Stevenson debut? I did not know.
Uh-huh.
That's right, he didn't. Why does she have belts around? What the crap is she wearing? What is she wearing? I put those around my pants. Braun Strowman returns. I believe so.
Oh,
I think Braun will be back. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, hit that like button.
Wait.
It helps us move up from 9,132 to 9,132 on the YouTube wrestling channels.
Rhea saw the potential. Suddenly, you put, like, slick your hair back. The black dress.
He looks tough now.
Whoa.
He's like in the mob.
Snap out of it, man. Snap out of it, son.
She's a hot-ass kangaroo. I'm wearing a Hulkamania t-shirt. Ripley was in a heated argument over her copying her look from a singer. I heard about that. Dom rocking his dad's Eddie's WCW mullet. Who's your daddy?
No, who's your poppy?
I think someone was saying, who's your daddy?
I think they're saying, who's your poppy?
Hang on.
I don't want any part of this, man. Well, Ray, too bad.
Hello, Manu.
You're a part of this. You're related to him. Dude, you're totally not intimidating in the least. Don't do this, son.
Don't do this, son.
You're gonna cry?
We got Eddie's son, Chance. Do you know who Eddie Guerrero is? No. Who is Eddie Guerrero?
Dude,
I'm trying to figure out who Eddie Guerrero is. Eddie's son. Watch for the masked guy right there to jump over and attack him. See him? As soon as he's done filming Ray. Yeah, I don't know if it was that Eddie. I think it was Eddie's son. That's what I thought they said.
That is what they said. Eddie's son. Judgment Day's gonna get you. Dude, Dom and Rhea are literally just standing there. Never mind the fact that Priest and Balor are kind of getting beat up by Edge. Are you gonna get in there and help him or not? Yeah, sure. That was weak.
Who's your pappy? I can't believe this. Where did Ray go?
Get out of my way. What are you gonna do? Hit her?
Beth needs to come out and beat up Rhea. Yep.
Well, no. She hit you.
Well, now Ray knows what it's like to get beat up by her. Have a good one, Sweet Gaming. It is surreal. Edge has got to bring in some reinforcements.
Yeah, he needs somebody.
I can't believe this. What? Why didn't he get in there and do it?
Well, because...
Why didn't she just hand it? That didn't even make sense.
Well, because that is the weakest chair shots I've ever seen in my life.
No, I can see the damage being done right now. Edge's gonna bring back the Edge heads. Yep, he's gonna do something. Edge is helpless right now. Finn going to the top rope. Edge is flat out on his back, belly, face, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna take. Oh, he just jumped onto the chair. That probably just snapped his leg in half. Gunther versus Cross. Who would win? Cross.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ryder and Hawkins.
Let me tell you, this is not exactly how I thought the Dominik heel turn was gonna go. And I'm not sure if I liked that or hated it.
Now, as a middle-aged man, I gotta start looking over my shoulder for millennials. I can't believe this.
What is up with the look on your face, bro?
Dominik is just ugly enough to be a convincing henchman.
It's not even like he's a henchman. What did you even give to that segment?
I don't know, but he's gonna grow that mustache and he's gonna look just like Eddie. It's a nice segment playing into the storyline. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good segment. Definitely a good segment.
He's alright. Oh my gosh, bro.
If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we would appreciate it. We 1 subscriber away from 760. Woo. Braun Breaker is the next big thing. I believe so too. I think that when they bring him up, they're going to push him to the moon. Oh wait, no, that was Cameron Grimes. My bad. They're going to push him to the title. Hello, James. How's it going? Why is Triple H in this chat? He should be focused on producing Raw. Well, you see, he gets his ideas from us.
Yeah, we've had Tony Khan in here.
Yeah.
Too.
See how that's worked out?
Yeah.
Now we got major issues on AEW.
Yeah, see, that hasn't worked out too well for
So
Tony.
Paul's going to find out that you come to our chat, your company goes south. In a hurry.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker has Nightmare of Joe Gacy. Yep. He does. He does. And then he wakes up and realizes it was just a nightmare. Santos is going to be a star on main roster with Triple H booking. I think he has a shot. He should have said, "You are not my father. Eddie is to Ray." Dad, you're not my father. Eddie is. Now you see, this is all unconscionable, but there will be no fines, no suspensions. Just a match set up for next week or Extreme Rules, because this will work. Yep.
Extreme Rules? CM Punk is going to defend at the Extreme Rules?
Yep.
Well.
Is Dom a part of Judgment Day? Because it makes absolutely no sense for him to join them when he cost them the match in Cardiff. I think that he turned.
It made perfect sense because
Joe Gacy is like the Fiend. He is kind of. I was still trying to process the fact that Mandy has 2 belts. She was just jobbing with Dana. Ghost TV, I'm trying to process that too. I told him to stick it back in 1996.
You're really bad at this, dude.
Well, I was the hashtag thing threw me off.
See, anybody under the sun would know what that says.
The hashtag thing threw me off.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Flamethrower. Dom vs. Edge Extreme Rules. Yep. They seem to be setting up some sort of romance between Dom and Rhea. Yep, I believe so. Who do you think would win a hypothetical match between Edge and Punk at this stage of the game? I think it depends on what you're trying to do. I think it depends on where you want to go with the storyline. The Fiend and Alexa versus Cross and Scarlett. Who would win? Cross and Scarlett. Crazy Beard? That's what I said. Alright. Pictures of Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, because we can't show videos because we gotta get people to buy that pay-per-view.
Hey, have you still signing up for it? Yeah, I'm always signing up for Are you still signing up for Huh? Are you still signing up for
I'm not sure.
So obvious it started with that lock Rhea put on Dom. He obviously liked it. Yep. Clash was a great show. Liv probably had her best match of her career against Shayna. I still think Liv, she has to have her best match sometime. I still think she's terrible. I forgive you. I forgot. Maven is the brains and you are the hottie. That's right.
Miz and Ciampa.
We're like that song. You know, what song is that? You know the one I'm talking about?
I don't.
The one where they talk about you're the brains and I'm the brawn or whatever it is. You got the body and I've got the brains. You know what I'm talking about. It's on a commercial. Don't make me find it. I can't think of what it is. You got the body. Oh, jeez, us.
Miz is moving on with his life.
No, that's Freddie's. Whoa, that's Freddie. That's a Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's what I was gonna say. It's the Will Smith song.
Yeah, there's a song.
But
here.
that's not it. Well.
It goes something like that. See, now all I'm seeing is Freddie.
His car seemed to have been.
Miz's car has been destroyed.
A bit messed up. How unfortunate. Dude, I know every commercial ever, and I'm clueless right now. That's what Flamethrower said.
Stay caught up with chat.
Okay, I was just reading it to you. Dude, I know every commercial ever, and I'm clueless right now. Flamethrower has no idea what you're talking about.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it!
Yeah, well, Flamethrower has no idea what you're talking about. WWE has to work on security for their parking area. Yeah, we're getting Lashley and Miz in a United States Championship steel cage match, apparently. Braun will return by helping Miz flip his car back over. For me, All Out was better because Tony won and MJF came back. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a solid pay-per-view. I would almost say that I don't know. I liked All Out a lot. I also liked Clash a lot. So, I don't know. It's very tough.
There we are. It's Pet Shop Boys. It's an Allstate commercial.
I have never seen
I've got the
before in my
brains,
life.
you've got the looks. Lex makes lots of money.
See, that wasn't even remotely close to what you initially said.
I do something like that.
Okay. I don't
Brains, looks, body, whatever. It's the same thing.
We have the New Day on here. I'm not sure why they're here. But, you know, they're here. Fighting the Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy!
Bill and Bobby's winning the match, right? Yep. I'd say so, potentially, possibly, maybe.
Sheesh! Sheesh! If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a work.
Dude,
because
what
ducks
is
don't
this?
talk. That's right. It's gotta be. Gotta be. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel.
We have Los Lotharios
Salve.
on here.
Salve. Salve. Hello, Pedro.
So what is
Thanks
this?
for joining us. Fatal 4-way #1 contenders match for tag belts.
Thank you, Triple H.
Yeah, thank you, Triple H. Thank you, Paul.
I can tell you right now, why are the New Day in this match? Didn't they just get beat up by the Viking Raiders like
They did.
every week for the last 4 weeks? What exactly did they do
Let's
to get
just leave
a
the match. I
tag
have
team
to go to the
championship
bathroom
opportunity?
anyways. I'll be right back. We will be here.
What did they do to get a tag team championship opportunity?
How is the New Day in this match and not the Viking Raiders?
Literally, same question. They literally just got beat up by them for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, but they're the ones who get a potential tag team championship opportunity. Like what? It makes no sense.
They would have to resize the belts to make them fit around the Viking Raiders' waist. Can we just talk about the fact that Edge ruined everyone's childhood? Yes, we can. We can.
Literally got beat up by the Viking Raiders. There's a bug.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it could be a platypus. It could be.
They literally, like...
At least it's not a spider.
Literally got beat up by Viking Raiders every week for the last... like, several weeks.
14 matches?
I don't know why. But okay, I guess. Makes sense, I suppose, in some way, shape, or form. Or it has to do with the fact that they have nobody else. It could also just amount to that.
Watch the New Day or Profits win because Usos are heel. Yeah?
I don't really want to talk about that. Thanks. I'm good. Yes, gets the win. If you get the pin, you get the win. I would hope that's how that works. If you get the pin, you get the win.
That's kind of how it works out.
I know, right?
I've seen that before. Man,
What a
it started
concept.
raining, and I just had to wax my vet, waste some money on that, and no rain was on the radar in my area. Isn't that how it works, Mundo? You clean your car, you wax it, and then it rains.
I like the rain.
It's just the way it is. The weather knows. Here comes Vader 2.0 Otis. Wait till he puts the mask on, Quentin. The New Day is now legal. Why don't one of them just lay down and take the pin? Me on payday, unpaid bills. That's what I said, see?
Things I don't need.
Becky and Seth interview together this Wednesday. They need to. They need to get on the same page, James. Now get back in the ring and let one of you pin the other. I lost respect for CM Punk since he left the WWE. A lot of people have lost respect for him.
I just had no respect for him because he's a loser.
Facts, Mr. G. If it is a bird doing its business on it. Yep. I told you. It's like it just knows. Like Mother Nature knows. Simply Corny, how you doing? That was the Los Matadors with El Torito. That's someone Triple H got to bring back. New Day. I actually have an action figure of him. I have him and the other guy. What's the other guy's name? The little leprechaun guy. What's his name?
Hornswoggle?
Yeah, Hornswoggle. I texted my boss and told her she couldn't manage an effing Kmart. She said, of course not. Kmart is out of business.
That's really funny. And see, if you watched the media scrum, you would have gotten the joke.
I don't need to.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it was a funny joke regardless, but it makes more sense if you watch the media scrum.
Okay, well, I'll have to watch it.
Because CM Punk said that the EVPs couldn't manage a target.
Yeah, gotcha.
Let alone AEW.
Yeah.
So, that's what's funny about it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. See?
Braun returns tonight, that's the rumor. I hope New Day doesn't win. We've seen Usos versus New Day too many times. Well, I think we've seen Usos versus Street Profits too quite a bit, haven't we? What do the winners get here? A shot at the Usos? Yep. Gunther! We want El Torito versus Walter. Triple H had to bring Hornswoggle back. Hornswoggle and El Torito versus Gunther. They have to take his chops, though. About 400 of them. The car flipped over was a Braun tease.
I thought it was what's his face?
Yeah.
The guy. What's
the guy?
His name? Yeah, what's his name? You know what his name is?
Yeah, Dexter.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know Dexter.
Yeah, sorry. Him.
Everybody knows Dexter.
Yeah. You know.
He's on Showtime. He kills people.
Sure, yeah. But
this Dexter just kidnaps you.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Imperium back together, you think they'll go back to their old names and music. Nope. I would like to see it, John Elite, but I don't think so.
They didn't do it at the pay-per-view, so I don't think they're going to do it at all.
I think Braun will be with Dexter, maybe. Possibly. Mae Young would laugh at Gunther's chops. Probably. She probably would, Flamethrower.
Oh, did you see the other thing is Tony said that he couldn't comment on the Malachi Black bowing and blowing hiss everybody in the audience. He can't comment on that. He was
Interesting.
Like, I can't. It's not.
Not officially official.
Yeah, but he wouldn't comment on it. So.
Yeah. Butch. The winner goes on to battle for the Tag Team Championships. Humberto just went up and tapped the New Day on the head and they fell to the ground.
Yeah, because, well...
What was that?
They what?
Gable with a tag. Gable is in the ring now.
To be fair, none of these tag teams should be getting tag team championship opportunities, but there are like no other tag teams. So
no, you're limited on who they have. The mics during the scrum last night sounded weird. It sounded like when you inhale a balloon with helium.
It was so fun. Well, I feel like it sounded the opposite. Like, their voices sounded really... When Keith Lee got up there, bro...
It sounded like this.
Yeah, it was like his voice got like 10 times deeper than it normally is. I thought it was really funny. And, like, when Punk was yelling about stuff, I feel like it just added this extra, like,
Grandpa Shop, how's it going?
To it.
I'm going to sound crazy. I want Alpha Academy to win. They need some fresh faces. Face to you says. I agree. They need some fresh faces. These teams don't make sense. Where's the War Raiders? That's what we're trying to figure out. We had the same question. Cody is definitely winning the Undisputed Championship at Mania last year. Or next year. Yeah, probably next year. I don't think he won last year. Triple H had a talk with Black. 100 member WWE is exposed of talking to AEW's talents under contract, and now Black throwing the mental issues card for release. Too bad he signed a 5-year contract.
That I don't feel like is very fair, but okay.
You think Bloodline kicks out Sammy on a Friday? No.
Well, I don't think that's a very fair assumption, I guess.
When's Big E going to come back? I'm not sure. As a teacher, I'm going to buy a shush t-shirt. When the kids get loud, I'm going to point to the shirt. That's what I should do. Right here, kids.
Shush. Shush.
Right here. Of course, my students would just go, shush! Surprise, Eminem and Hit Row is not part
Maximum
of
male models.
This match. I was trying to figure out who Eminem was. It's Maximum Male Models. I knew that. Sammy is family. You don't kick family out. That's right. Just ask Dominik about that. Andrade was better booked in WWE. I mean, he was NXT and United States Champion WWE.
Also, where was he at the end of his WWE career? I mean, I'm not saying his booking in AEW has been great, because I do think it could be better. However, I do also feel like towards the end of his run, like, in WWE, it also could have been, like, better instead of feuding with Rey Mysterio for, like, 6 months. I don't know.
Then my kids are all 4 and 5, and there's 20 of them. So, yeah. Them Dairy Queen commercials playing and showing the new Blizzard treats. Man, they look good. I didn't even get a chance to read them!
I saw pumpkin pie, I saw cinnamon something or other, I saw something about strawberries, I think.
I was trying to read what they were, and they, got rid of them so fast. Jack, how's it going? Are Joey Mercury and Jamie Noble still with WWE backstage? I don't know. Andrade been in main events and POV and AEW, plus he is making good money. Yes.
I'm sure
Gargano went to AEW.
Good money in WWE too.
Gargano is with WWE. Or should I say Gargano? At least that's what he calls himself.
I'm Johnny Gargano.
The Mint Oreo Blizzard
Gargano.
is fire.
I don't know how you say his name.
Well, if it's fire, that doesn't make it a blizzard, does it? Don't be silly. Ray isn't Dom's real blood. Sammy and Roman are practically twins. I'm glad Gargano's back. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, Triple H, you're the one who brought him back. Should be glad he's back, yeah. Bro, we have Pip. How did this happen?
Holy cow, Batman, we got Pip.
I didn't even realize it.
I'm used to having the Pip on that side, and the other side has the commercial. Pip! Pip! Cody got injured 2 months after he came back. Yep. Is it just me, or did we not get any free agent signings last night?
Nope. We didn't. We got MJF. Which, to be fair, what's up with the to be fair? Apparently that's the thing I say now. Anyways, doesn't matter. Which, to be honest, is better than...
Right. To be honest, is much better than to be fair.
MJF is better than any free agent that they could have possibly gotten. Let's be real. Yeah. So, it's, MJF is fine. He's back. It's cool.
Miz has 2 targets, Braun and Dexter. I think so. How's the knee? It's been a while since I asked. I care about people's knees.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I didn't kill it. I'm done with physical therapy. So that's cool. I finished that like 2 weeks ago.
She graduated from physical therapy.
Now,
got a big plaque and everything.
I didn't. Stop making things up.
Big trophy.
I finished
Good
physical
job.
therapy, and now I just have to see if my knee is stupid or not. I mean, it's been okay, I guess. I've had a couple days this week where it's like been popping, but what else is new? I guess.
Yep. Agree, I didn't want a new sighting. Maven should drop some merch and put "To Be Fair" on a t-shirt. That's some... Oh.
To be fair.
Okay.
To be fair.
Put this down. I gotta get to work on this. We got all kinds of merch ideas.
You kind of have other things.
I've been busy.
You're doing,
Oops.
Oh, it's a championship #1 contender match. Now I even enjoy smashing bugs during live streams.
That's right. At least we're not chasing spiders.
Around.
We're not chasing spiders. My stomach is trying to escape me. It hurts so bad. I'm sorry, Jack. What's going on, man? I can see Gargano accosting Austin Theory. The money in the bag. I can see that happening too.
Oh my gosh, this match is making me fall asleep. I really
Lotharius.
Don't care.
Just in time. Every team for themselves.
Every team for themselves.
Braun is here.
Sneetastic.
That's sneetastic. Braun. You know Braun.
Braun's
gonna,
really behind?
Braun's gonna come out and win, and him and Nicholas are gonna battle for the titles. Yep.
Well, aren't you just controlling your narrative, eh?
Braun's bringing out Nicholas with him.
I'm sorry. How does this make any sense?
He wants to battle for the tag titles.
Braun! By himself? Hi, nice to see you.
Him and Miro could pass as twin brothers.
He's kind of like slimmed down a little bit. Like...
Why did he come out?
I don't know.
Wish I knew it could be something that means me and Maven have something else in common. Could be. How does Braun coming out here make sense? I don't know.
So who's he helping? New Day? No way. Maybe Nicholas is 18 now.
It must be.
How? I don't know how he fits into this.
Braun will now be WWE's version of Wardlow. I don't even understand this.
I don't even know how he fits into this!
Amongst those men, there's a monster. CM Punk called out Adam Page and Colt Cabana. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
We talked about that at the beginning of the show.
So security showed up. Well, they played his music, so technically speaking, he was supposed to be there.
Triple H saws Braun out at ratings. Is his nose pierced, or is that a booger? Oh, jeez, I hope his nose is pierced. Yeah, I think his nose pierced.
Why are you here, bro? Yeah, he has a nose.
Nicholas versus Dom, WrestleMania 45 book it. Maybe Braun and Dexter tag team? I don't know. What was the point of this?
What are you doing here, bro? Did you just trip?
No, Gable moved.
Did he trip?
Gable moved out of the way.
Did he trip?
What is the point of this? I don't get this.
Oh my god.
I don't understand this.
Why are you here, bro?
What is the point of this?
We were supposed to decide number one contenders for the tag team championships, but
Braun came out and interrupted the tag team match. I don't know what's going on. Raw's making no sense. Vince still running things. Yeah, I don't understand this. Nicholas was 4th grade at WrestleMania 35, so theoretically now he is 14 or 15 years old. So it's still not old enough.
Why are you here, bro? I'm still confused.
Well, forget about why are you here. Why'd you interrupt this match? I don't understand this. Unless this leads to a white family reunion, this makes 0 sense. Well, I don't...
It doesn't even make sense if that's what that is.
He's got to bring someone out, doesn't he? So you bring him out to look like a monster and kill like 47 people? I don't understand this. I hope you tested that guy for steroids before you signed into a contract.
That was like some Vince booking if I've ever seen it.
We got Pip again. And I'm still trying to figure out how this makes any sense at all.
It was a tag team number one contenders match, yeah? And then we had the singles guy, Braun, return and take out all the tag teams.
I don't
So
get
we still have no tag team number one contender, but we have Braun back and he beat all of them up. Yeah?
I don't understand.
I'm confused.
The better our plans for him, or this is a waste of time.
The math isn't adding up.
I think it was a waste of time anyway, because we still don't we don't have anything settled
Yeah,
with the tag
he's
teams.
like totally slimmed down though, like for reals.
Maybe Vince is telling Triple H what to do. Might be.
I
It's just
don't-
me, or does Braun look jacked?
That's what I'm saying.
Braun
He's
jacked.
in really good shape. Like he slimmed down a lot. He's like not as big as he was. But like
He might be able to actually run like a train now. This time when they get him out there and they get him going, choo, choo, he can really run around the ring.
I am still really confused.
Ron is going to be pissed if he starts beating up officials. I don't understand this.
I don't.
So Vince snuck in the building and wrote this segment. I must have, because I don't understand this segment at all. The math isn't adding up. We need Scott Steiner.
No, it's not adding up.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
It's really...
Chad Gable is getting beat. Everybody's getting beat.
It doesn't make sense.
I get it, Braun will interfere in every match. It might. Is that the plan? Oh, Chad Gable's dead.
Oh, he's coming back to beat him up because they were like, you know what? You're getting such a crowd reaction. You can
Tonight's That's the Story, minus the females.
go beat him up again.
Yeah, so maybe the females are, kind of left alone. Did Mr. G just eat a fly? No, Mr. G, there's like a little natty bug flying around in here, and he's like...
I thought you were trying to do
like
Steiner math,
around.
and you were like...
No, the bug was like flying around here, and I was like...
I thought, because it was right after the Steiner math thing that Jack just mentioned, so I thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Steiner math.
I was eating a fly.
Really
Jack, I was eating a fly. Gable just got killed.
I'm so confused by this.
Those youngsters got those hands.
I'm so confused.
Something's off.
This booking is weird.
Why would Braun come back just to do that?
Well, because he's controlling his narrative, of course. The narrative has been controlled. That's what he wanted. To control his narrative with lots of money.
I'm thinking that company went down the drain. So Maven's bug killing is hereditary. Yes. Yes.
Oh, you're finally leaving? Nice, we're back from commercial break.
Brought it almost together, watch. Why? Almost sucks.
Matt Cardona's great.
Where's Nicholas? That's what I was wondering. Seems Triple H is trying to outdo the AEW pay-per-view and stuff. I don't know how you get... Like, I don't even understand what they were doing here.
You can't outdo that pay-per-view with...
See, if you're a fly, you got a 50-50 chance on this show, but it's more 75-25. As Kurt Angle knows, he ain't even gonna try.
You know, I hate to tell you...
the other talent said that Braun sold out.
But,
Or he just decided he wanted to make some money.
EC3 went to NWA. And brought the CYN guys with him, so...
Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a beard over there telling me I got to beware. Here comes Braun's girlfriend. Raquel's next. I thought maybe,
really
I don't know.
Surprised that you knew that.
Could help out Edge. I know everything, man.
I'm really surprised you knew that.
W dropped the ball with Malachi Black. Yep. What is the meaning of this, for the love of God? I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't even know.
How you doing, Pedro?
I'm
The
really
WWE pay-per-views this weekend were very like old NXT takeovers. I thought it was a good show. I thought they were good.
I like both shows.
Hola, Pedro. So what are they
all
doing
three
with Braun?
shows. The one on Saturday and then the two on Sunday. Both of them were good.
Trevor, when you figure out what they're doing with Braun, let me know. Braun is going to go backstage and say he hates Stephanie and Nick Khan. Yeah, he could. Next person to return is going to be Vince. Is going to fight Roman at WrestleMania. Why are they the WWE Female Tag Team Champs?
Well, because they are.
Well, Venezuela. I don't think we've ever had anybody from Venezuela.
Except Io was a legal person, not Dakota. But okay. Wow. What in the world? This isn't a tag team championship match, is it?
I'm honestly convinced that Hunter didn't plan that. I don't know. Tony Khan played it smart on getting Black and Cole 5-year contracts. Yep. I have to work tomorrow after drinking high noons on the beach all week. Ugh. It's great, isn't it? I haven't slept properly in days. Sorry to hear about that, Jack. Have you been to the doctor? Vince is going to make another company called WWE. World Wrestling Vince. Back to school nights, gotta meet the parents. That'll be fun.
This isn't a tag team championship match, is it? Because if it is, it makes no sense. Because Doudrop and Nikki just literally lost a tag team championship match on yesterday. So it's
Mundo is from the Padre Islands. Look at that! Look at that! See that?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Look at that. Pretty good, huh?
Huh?
My little bit of Spanish has helped out. Actually, it says...
No, this isn't a tag team championship match.
It says, greetings, a friend
Oof.
from the Padre Islands here.
I was really worried that this was a tag team championship match. It's not.
I see Drew versus Gunther at WrestleMania 39, and Drew dethroned the ring general. I don't know, Jabril. I don't know. Why is this happening? Did Nikki and Doudrop lose on Sunday?
It's not a tag team championship match.
Yes, they did.
It's just a tag team match, but they did lose on Sunday, yes.
I heard Bobby Fish is coming back to WWE.
That would not be surprising.
That would not shock me. Vince-a-mania. That's right. We're not going to have WrestleMania anymore. It's going to be Vince-a-mania. At least in Vince's new wrestling WWE.
What you doing? You could have tagged in. Okay. All right.
Teddy Long is booking this show. I'm not sure who's booking this show. Triple H had to get Bobby Fish for Roderick Strong. So Roderick Strong.
No,
crazy.
You missed the thing. What are you talking about, bro? That it wasn't even like remotely even close to hitting it. You missed it. Wow, we have Io and Dakota
Tag
and
teams galore.
Bayley watching the match from a very odd angle.
Imagine if the whole Undisputed Era comes back to WWE.
But you will all be happy to know that Bayley does
Adam Cole's not going back.
Have another one of those jackets in another color.
I bet Triple H Steph put the numbers back in WrestleMania. I think they will too.
Yes, because anybody with eyes would know that. Oh, Raquel. You did it. You broke up the pin.
She did. Did Braun knock out Roderick Strong yesterday?
I don't know, but it's I feel like that's a possibility at this point.
Yes. Could be. Could be. The WWE roster is Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Linda McMahon, and some random guy named John.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. Yeah.
The whole Elite versus Undisputed storyline is over. Yeah. I want to see Sasha Banks versus Bayley again. Dewdrop, he's using a bowl in the china shop. Nah, she couldn't have. Even if she's off a little bit, that would hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just have someone dive on you like that.
Da, 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 da.
A senton. Fun fact, we haven't had one WrestleMania with the whole 4 horsewomen in a match. No, we haven't. Who could forget a guy named Roman? I try. Raquel is kind of strong. How much she is. She is pretty strong.
Wow, Raquel won. I'm shocked.
I'm just saying I was in Orlando yesterday, and Strong got knocked out in Orlando yesterday. Are you saying you were there, Flamethrower?
You're saying it was you? Are you confessing?
We knew it. Dewdrop's looking hot. I don't understand what they're doing with her. For the WWE roster, who are they going to bring in Grandpa's shop? Vince McMahon still owns most WWE stocks. He'll still be running things because this has old Vinnie Mac moves all over it. Or maybe Triple H is just doing Vince moves.
It's Ray.
Could be.
I'm sorry, that haircut is awful.
What?
I said I'm sorry, that haircut is awful. Good luck with that, Ray. Yes. Poisoning his mind.
There's one thing for sure.
He will never put hands on his son. Okay.
That's crazy. We're listening to this promo right now. It's gonna be Rhea. Obviously.
Oh! It's gonna be Dominik. He said he won't fight Dominik, but it's gonna be Dominik.
For the WWE roster. Damn, that's mean. I'm not sure what's mean, but okay.
Oh, me saying her haircut is awful?
Who? Oh.
I said me saying her haircut is awful?
Yeah, her haircut's awful.
It's pretty bad.
I was thinking about doing my hair like that, but then I realized my hair wouldn't grow out like that.
It's pretty bad.
Rascal likes mopeds. They are fun to ride. But your friends will laugh at you. Why does Braun Strowman interrupt the tag team match? Good question, little rascal. I'm trying to figure out why. Why did he interrupt that? Like, unless he's going to interrupt every match. I don't get the whole tag team match. unless him and Nicholas had a little chat and decided to, you know, work something out. I got a fade haircut. The kids all laughed at me and Tony Khan putting the belts on the Acclaimed at the next pay-per-view coming up against Keith Lee. And sort of, it makes sense. Nicholas will return next week. He needs to. He needs to. Then Braun has his tag team partner. The Bloodline versus the Judgment Days. That might be decent. The car home ride was dumb and Ray was silent. Did you see the Goofy with his son? Anybody see that? In the meme with Goofy and his son, and showed Ray driving the car and Dom sitting over his Goofy son, like looking out the window sad. Telling you, Braun is on a rampage tonight. He's gonna break the cage. He might. He might. That was whoever did that was like, that was funny. Are those Ray's actual eyes, or is he wearing contacts? And have I just not noticed? He's wearing contacts. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. She liked it. Wendy's Biggie Bag. Cheers, Wendy's Biggie Bag. The future. X-Chair. Who is Nicholas? He was like 10 years old or something, and him and Braun like teamed up. What was it? At WrestleMania?
Something like that.
They teamed up. Braun just pulled a kid out of the, like, didn't he just pull him out of the crowd?
Who was actually, it's one of the referee's sons.
Yeah.
So, that's
and they ended up tagging together and won the tag titles.
Sorry, my charger doesn't go very far. Having difficulty reading with your glasses on. Had to take them off. Blue Gatorade is so good. It might just be the best flavor. I wouldn't mind seeing the Bloodline versus Imperium. I think it would be a fun match. Yeah. Woo, football. The stars were out for UK's first stadium show in 30 years. First UK stadium show, I guess I should specify that. Tyson Fury beats up Austin Theory. Whoa, how crazy. We are showing a little recap thingy of Sheamus and his like standing ovation that he got at the pay-per-view.
Interesting. I thought Nicholas was a girl. My bad. No. Keep falling asleep. Thank you for having me. Afraid I really need to sleep. And Mac to raise the Lombardi. Hey, it could happen, Jack. It could happen. You know, don't get down on your Patriots. If you need to sleep, man, go get some sleep. Austin Theory got Austin back. I have a friend from England that went to the Clash pay-per-view. The beer specials had the whole crowd loaded and got violent at times. Mostly everyone was singing in the audience and fighting. Isn't that how a lot of the soccer games go? Drinking and fighting. We need Dominik, who lies, who steals, who cheats, who does everything he can to win. In AEW, we get the Sheamus matches on the regular. Yeah. No one likes you. Theory hates that what chant. He does. That's how our soccer was in the 1990s. Not now at all. Interesting. Interesting, Jack. I saw a video the other day. Actually, it was last night. I was watching something from... I think it was from... Trying to think of where it was from. I don't remember. It was a Spanish channel. But like a fan ran out and kicked one of the players.
That's not good.
Yeah. No. I thought Mr. G was a girl about a year ago. Then again, he was wearing makeup and a dress. Yes. Yes, flamethrower. It was awesome, wasn't it? Telemundo. Nope. Actually, it was a channel out of... Because I get, like, all channels from around the world on my service.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was, like, a sports channel from one of the South American countries.
Not
Vince
sure
is kind of Roman's daddy because he pushed Roman more than Theory. Yeah. I don't have Telemundo, but I know the USA. Jack, we get all kinds of stuff with our television service. I look back at that Dom segment. It's almost like he's in a trance, but he's not at the same time. Yeah?
Theory, to be fair, I don't care what you have to say. To be fair.
That's besides the point.
Why, to be fair?
Why
Is that, to be fair? That's suddenly the, like, phrase of the day.
Yep. It's going to go on a shirt. The Wrestle Story. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Actually, I don't want to be fair at all. I don't like you.
Every channel except TBS on Wednesday nights. Yeah, I know. It's like the channel we want to watch, it screws up. Blame It on the Rain was early 90s Milli Vanilli song. Yep.
Money in the contract. No, you're just forgetting.
Apparently your brain hurts too!
Dude, you just are forgetting your promo. That's not a everybody else problem. It's a you problem.
Theory should be worried.
Wow. That was like...
he was Vince's boy,
that
not
was
Triple
like
H.
the worst promo from him I've ever seen in my life. He got so flustered by, like, the people. He got so flustered because he didn't remember what he was going to say. And then he was like, my jaw!
Who is the biggest disappointment in wrestling history?
CM Punk.
There you are, CM Punk.
Though...
Blame It on the Dream was Weird Al's parody. Of course, man, you know, because Weird Al is awesome.
I don't even know.
Weird Al is one of my favorites.
Disappointment. I'm so excited for that. The
his movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks really good, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, I want to see it. Velveteen Dream would be a good one. I mean, the ultimate, like, probably the ultimate disappointment is probably pretty obvious.
Vince McMahon?
Nope.
I don't even know.
Chris Benoit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could, yes. Yes.
Zahab is a sports Spanish entertainment show. It might have been that. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and look. You heard about the latest rumor about the Velveteen Dream? I've heard lots of rumors about Velveteen Dream.
He, like, got arrested?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't keep up with it because genuinely, he's a piece of garbage and isn't worth my time. So it's, like, you know.
He's never getting signed again. Nope.
Am I in the way?
No, you're good.
Okay. Jeez.
Velveteen Dream, Chris Benoit, and CM Punk are the biggest disappointments in wrestling.
That's the name of the show. Dude, you can barely speak, so, like, stop talking. Thanks. You keep jumbling up your words. You don't even remember what the pay-per-view is called. What? Dude. Wow, let me tell you, this Raw has not been great so far. I feel like some of that might be because I was really hyped about other things that had nothing to do with Raw going into this show. There was a lot of other newsworthy stuff that happened today. That Raw was pretty much an afterthought.
Theory, the proper comeback is you got your ass kicked by an Austin at WrestleMania. You're going to get your ass kicked by another Austin right now. That would have been funny. Dream's career turned so quickly. It did. After disagree on Punk, he just bring in the controversy of the company, which means more money and more eyes on the product. If it's a work, yes. If not, no. 19 minutes of KO and Theory talking. Yeah.
He's just a fool. Okay, Kevin.
He's going to be the guy that's going to take Roman Reigns down.
Downtown. By who? The guy that got fired.
Yeah. You're just a nobody, Kevin Owens.
You know who's not relevant? You.
Well, Rally Sport, how's it going? Braun is back. I don't understand why they brought him back when they brought him back, though. Can you believe KO has not held a WWE title in 5 years?
It's not surprising.
That's a long time.
It's not surprising. I mean, it's... And you look like you're about to cry.
Oh, this is pretty good. Actually, the back and forth was good, and then the whole Kevin Owens thing with...
Kevin was the best part of that segment, let me tell you.
Can you believe KO has not held a... Oh, I already read that. Who is the most overrated wrestler?
Ric Flair. Well,
most overrated wrestler.
You did that better than Braun was supposed to about 10 minutes
All time
ago.
or most overrated wrestler right now?
Most of all time, it's Ric Flair. Of right now, it's Ric Flair.
After KO had his WrestleMania moment with Stone Cold, he stopped caring for wrestling. He did. CM Punk, that's a good choice.
Sure, of right now, yeah, CM Punk. Of all time, Ric Flair. I'm sorry, I don't get the Ric Flair.
I think Punk's probably a good choice right now.
I don't get the Ric Flair hype. I'm not a Ric Flair person. Never have been. Never will be. I think he is...
Pip! Oh, we must be going to Pip.
We aren't
in Pip yet. We aren't in Pip yet. Is Triple H on a mission to re-sign every single released wrestler Vince fired? I've got 6 released wrestlers back so far. I think so. Cena? Zendel says Cena. How far ahead of us are you? Like, we're still not in Pip. Cobain's like 6 hours ahead of us on the show.
There we go.
We're in Pip now. Flair, but man, Punk been to talk since he returned last year. Who is better, CM Punk or Stone Cold? Wrong answer, Dominik. CM Punk. There we are. Damn. Damn. How was that? Did that sound like Ron Simmons?
That was so funny.
Was that close?
No.
Okay.
Dude, he just slipped. He literally slipped.
Well, Gable, like, kicked his foot up. I think he was going to take him out at the knee, and Gable, like, jumped up on the ring apron.
Oh,
Triple H is trying to make WWE into the old NXT of 2015. I don't mind that.
Man.
Dexter, Gargano, Braun, Scarlett, Karrion Kross, Dakota Kai. That's it. Right, Maven, Mr. G? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, I need some water.
Okay, well, I'm going to go grab some food. So
well, if you want me to get the water myself, I can get the water myself.
Well, but I can get it. It'll just be a few minutes.
All right. Well, I'll be here. I'm not leaving anywhere.
All right.
Who's the mod overrated? Who's the mod overrated female wrestler? I don't know, Ghost TV. Strowman botch. He tripped. Fail. Yep. I've seen someone trip once before. And they were never the same. Damn. Damn. How was that? Britt Baker's not overrated, though. I think she's improved a lot. Britt has improved about 900%. Titus O'Neil. Poor Braun. I know. Whatever happened to Omos? He's still around, Zendel. Bella Twins? Yeah, I can see that. Trish? I can see that one, too. In-ring skills, she's good. I think she's gotten way better on the mic, too. Titus, that slip was so funny. Yeah, he wasn't the one I was thinking of, but that's another slip, too.
Here's your water back.
Oh, man, that was fast.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Batman. What'd you do?
I filled it first.
Good job.
I went and got food.
In terms of hyping her up, yeah, I mean, I can see that. Bella Twins, crap! I posted the thing with the Elite Punk backstage on Discord. Checking it right now. Stronger together forever. Austin Theory. Interesting. Omos is going to disappear like Raw Underground. Leave my Bellas alone. They were wrestling at one time. Austin Theory. Theory shouldn't be out here competing. We don't say anything about Maria or Julian. Yeah. Why is KO in a match with Theory? I think this is. I think it's a way that it's for him to beat the guy with the belt or guy with the Money in the Bank. That's my guess. Almost is going to disappear like Commander Aziz. He moved to NXT, never to be seen again. Yeah, he's still missing, isn't he? Make sure you're doing a fantasy football league. I am not doing a fantasy football league, Zandel. I did do a fantasy baseball league this year. Dolph should be in this match. Can chat say their biggest hot takes? There's all kinds of hot takes. I like hot cakes. Does anybody else like hot cakes? Who's better, The Rock or Undertaker? Wrong answers only. It's a tough one, Jabril. Eve Torres was the sexiest diva that I've ever met. I couldn't even talk when I met her. Did you drool? Questionable booking. Yeah. Did you see Chelsea Green get her puppies out at GCW? That was crazy. Chelsea really doesn't care. I did see that. Chocolate chip hotcakes. Those are good. I like chocolate chip hotcakes. Dolph was just fighting Finn. I know. Stacy Keibler is better looking than Eve. Seems to be Triple H rushed this Raw to try to outdo AEW actions that are trending heavy all over social media. I don't know. This has been like a lackluster. Legs go on forever. Oh yeah, Mr. G. She drooled on Fluff Salisbury for. So neither one of you can talk. So what you're saying, Flamethrower? Who has the biggest ego, CM Punk or Triple H? I don't know. I think a lot of wrestlers, you have to have an ego to be in the business to get to the top. It's like a lot of other things, you know, businesses. Punk. A lot of people are going to say Punk. I think Triple H would be more than willing to work with people, where Punk, it seems like it's more and more that he's not. Stacy is gorgeous too, but isn't better looking than Eve. Buttermilk pancakes, sausage, eggs, and hash browns. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. I don't look forward to it. I would smash Otis into pieces. Punk is still the best in the world. He still has 4 years of contract on AEW left and has brought it in only 1 year. Can't wait to see what he does in his last years. Well, if he doesn't get his act together, he might not be around. Georgia, look. The peanut butter box is here. Oh, by the way, we have Pip. We're still in Pip. We are still in Pip. All of you out there might be out of Pip, but we are still in Pip. Only 1 hour and 40 minutes to go. You can do it, Mr. G. Raw, okay, Braun returned. Edge beat up. 6 out of 10 so far. Yeah, you're a little higher than I'm going to give Roller High Sport. I've been kind of disappointed in this one. What is Pip? Picture in picture. For a solid year, Punk has been trending. He has been. I heard Punk swung at the Young Bucks. Punk, his Ace Steel apparently hit one of them with a chair, and then bit Kenny Omega. How come Goldberg gets all the hate for ending Bret Hart's career? What about Owen Hart? He ended Austin's career. Yeah. Who is the hottest woman in wrestling history? Mae Young. Oh, that was so close. Someone on YouTube made an 8-hour video about the Nickelodeon show Victorious, and that was part 2. What is Victorious? Mr. Pibb is a soda. It is. It is.
Hold on, back.
You're back.
Yeah, I need some food.
Oh, you had to get some beef stew, huh?
Yeah. I need something to eat. We don't have anything else.
Yeah.
So.
A show with the singer Ariana Grande. Interesting. Victorious is the origin story of Ariana Grande.
Jeez.
Interesting.
You didn't know this?
No, I didn't know what it was.
Well, gosh dang, man.
I thought it was about Robert Roode. Oh, wait, that's Glorious. My bad. Here comes Maven.
Hi.
Pip is personal injury protection. It's car insurance. We had Pip just a minute ago. Theory is ready to finish off Kevin Owens, who is the freakiest DW of all time. Abaddon.
Okay.
Maven. I love beef stew with some crackers.
Dude, you know what's so funny?
Luna. That's a good one.
This, the media thing from yesterday or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple kids that do, like, the interviews and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're, like, young.
Mm-hmm.
Younger. I mean, they're not, like, young kids.
Yeah,
but
no.
they're relatively young compared to,
Yeah.
you know, all the adults. And you got CM Punk in there going, F this guy and F that guy and F all these people and blah, blah, blah. And I think it's hilarious because you have, like, these kids that are sitting in there, like,
Well, that's...
they're like, how am I supposed to follow up the question about, you know, and his answer? Like, how am I supposed to, like, what am I supposed to follow that up with?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color? Like, what? It's hilarious to me.
Mickey James is gorgeous. Abaddon's freaky. If you watch AEW Dark, sorry, it's just me, which watched Dark. Cool Fred would love this channel, a 3-hour video, and Fred. I haven't seen Fred in a while. When Punk went off, there was a kid there. Them kids knew. Yep, he's
Literally.
yeah.
It's so funny to me.
Unbelievable. Owens is still in this fight.
I literally wasn't even paying attention to this at the beginning of this match.
Yeah, I saw this. Who is the kindest wrestler? I don't know. Punk's too funny eating a muffin and going on a full rant was priceless. Still the best in the world.
I don't think so. I think he's a giant jerk. But that's, you know, just my take.
Satin sisters. When I just sold them some varmints. Oh, you said wrestling. Samira is raw tough to watch. Tonight it hasn't been good. Have you seen the cool KO shirt? The one that says the KO show with a Canadian flag on it? It's awesome. I haven't seen it.
I also don't think that the stuff, all the news from today, has helped Raw at all in any capacity.
No.
Because nobody cares.
Yeah.
People are worried about everything else that's going on that has nothing to do with Raw.
Have you seen the Abaddon without the makeup? She's gorgeous. Yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, it's kind of a shocking how she looks.
Like Punk, upstaging MJF. He's effectively upstaged Monday Night Raw too. So,
Then I guess he did his job. Really, Abaddon admits to take hours to put makeup on. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of like Maven putting her makeup on.
He's still a loser, but
Everybody's talking about AEW, Punk, and MJF. Yeah.
Yeah, but not in a good way. Who's talking about MJF? Not a single person.
Kindest wrestlers, Bolly Holly, and Bobby Eaton.
I mean, I'm talking about MJF, but everybody else seems to have forgotten about him.
Kevin Owens with the win.
And I mean, rightfully so. But,
may have changed the entire landscape of Monday Night Raw. I'd look gorgeous with makeup on, but there you go. Hey, I had makeup on and I look gorgeous. They're still talking. Like, they say there is no such thing as bad publicity, but there is. Raw has a good crowd tonight. I think they do have a good crowd. There's a good crowd there. Off topic, but why does Raquel Gonzalez flex her back when she really doesn't have defined back muscles?
Well, because she thinks she has defined back muscles. So she's like...
Or she's just stretching, one of the two.
Right? The thing about bad publicity still being, publicity, nonetheless, I don't think it's necessarily a good thing when the publicity is, hey, we may have assaulted 3 wrestlers backstage. I feel like that's a bit too negative.
Miz maybe jump. Apparently Molly Holly was really nice, I've heard numerous wrestlers say. I always sound like a mark, but MJF is the best wrestler of the new generation. I think so.
I agree.
Maybe your flex is better than hers for real.
Thanks.
God, I forgot Braun and Raquel together. Oh yeah, they both at WWE now.
I literally have the arm strength of not very much.
I'm not a fan of Goldberg, but you can't give him hate for beating the Fiend. He was doing business.
I can't do a single push-up. Not even one. I can do half of a push-up, if I'm lucky.
But she bench presses 400 pounds. MJF is really good. He has the future and the present. Yep. Maxwell came out yesterday like he came out a portal from Avengers. He did.
I said this yesterday, but I'll say it again. I love that everybody literally knew it was him, even with the mask on. Just the walk, the body type, it's him. Everybody knew it was him. I just think it's so funny. He's so iconic that everybody's like, yup! Didn't you just lose the United States Championship match last week?
Tell you what was crap last night. Jade beating Athena about 3 minutes. Another fantastic booking decision from Tony Khan and not crap. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that one. Whoa. Inspiring. Maybe, bro, you're losing credibility with us. Say you can do 1,000 push-ups.
See, but that would be false information.
What's going on this Raw? Is it me, or is this a very, very odd Raw?
It's not.
It has been odd.
It's not very good at all.
What did they build Athena up for? They made her look weak. Where does she go from here?
I don't know, but my problem with the entire situation is that Jade and Athena were feuding for months. 3 months, give or take. Since after Double or Nothing. And then they literally were, like, feuding and, like, teasing this match. And then we just pulled Athena from television and didn't go back to it until, like, last week when they were like, hey, we're going to do this match at the pay-per-view. Never mind the fact that we were going to do it weeks ago, but we actually, like, pulled the plug on that and then decided, hey, let's do it now. Like, what? I don't know. The booking of it has been totally, absolutely, ridiculously stupid. But I feel like it's that way for the entire women's division. So, you know. Did you see what Tony said? Tony Storm, not Tony Khan. On the media call?
No.
It was something about, like, well, when Thunder Rosa decides that she's not injured anymore, she can come back and I'll beat her for the
real title.
The real title.
Interesting.
But people were like, when she decides she's not injured anymore? What? It was crazy.
Interesting.
Literally, there was so much stuff that came out of that media call. But, you know.
No one is talking about MJF return because a certain CM Punk stole his thunder and buried Colt Cabana, Brian Alvarez, Kenny Omega, and shall I go on? You can keep going on with Rally Sport. We'll listen to you. Punk dropped yet another pipe bomb, a real one in fact, but people aren't calling it that. Yeah.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's absolutely no way it's to work.
Raw's gotten overtaken by CM Punk and AEW. I'm not going to get on Hunter's booking when Tony's booking is way worse. I think it depends on what you're talking about.
On the women's division? Yeah. Tony's is way worse. In fact, I feel like Hunter's booking of the women's division was quite good. And then you look at AEW's and it's like, ugh. Yikes. That's questionable.
Shipping is always free. I'll be right back.
I'll be here. Tonight's booking has been all over. Why did Piper and Cross get a women's title shot when they just lost? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. That's true, brother. Just watch Tony Khan's reactions cringing when Punk's talking. No way, that's a storyline. Nope. My thing about it is the crap with Colt Cabana would never be turned into a storyline. It just wouldn't. There is absolutely no way that it would have, there's no way it would ever get turned into a storyline just because it's such a big thing for Punk and it's, Colt Cabana isn't even there to, like, defend himself in the first place. You know what I mean? But I guess, like, Punk is trying to defend himself. I don't even really know what the basis of the whole situation was. I mean, I know what it was about, but also I don't have any idea. There was some lawsuit or something or other. But, like, I also don't really care enough to go back and look at this information. Maybe I should. But, like, there's no way that it would get turned into a storyline. It just wouldn't. My new hit, Ruby Broke Nose, is #2 on iTunes right now. TK losing control of wrestlers. They're walking all over him. The inmates are literally running the asylum. Yeah, that's what I said. I really get this feeling that, like, I just think it's funny that, like, Tony did his whole, hey, stop doing this stupid stuff and quit leaking things to the media and just, like, quit all of that and maybe, like, get along meeting like 2 weeks ago, and now you literally had the story with Eddie and Sammy drop like before the pay-per-view, and now you have all this crap with Punk coming out of the pay-per-view. I really think it's like they don't care what Tony thinks or what Tony has to say. And, like, genuinely, I've seen some people that were like, it'd be really interesting, like, if Tony had just gotten up during the media call and was like, quit, like, we're not doing this. But, like, if Punk was, like, really mad, like, I just don't know how the situation would have gone down if Tony had gotten up and said something and, like, had him stop talking. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't know that that would have been any better than Punk just shooting on everybody, you know? I don't know. It's really a very odd situation. But, yeah, for sure, I feel like they totally walk all over Tony, and he lets it happen. What CM Punk did would never happen in WWE. Triple H would have stopped that, or Stephanie, do you agree, Maven? TK has no control over his wrestlers, right? Yeah, I just feel like, can you even imagine you're backstage and suddenly, like, you don't like what Triple H is doing, or you don't like what Stephanie is doing as, like, one of these, you know, people in power. You don't like the decisions that they've made or whatever, and then you go up to them and, like, throw a chair at them? Like, what? That wouldn't happen. Okay, you wouldn't, like, throw hands at Triple H. That, A, you wouldn't get that far. B, it just wouldn't happen, dude. So, like, the fact that that's happening in AEW is, like, what in the world? Right now, we're not missing anything on Raw. It's just a bunch of recaps of what happened at Clash, so, you know. Tony's a small man. We have damage control. Damage control. Oh, and now we're going to a commercial break. Cool, cool, cool. So we did all those, like, video packages to go to commercial. Sick. Liv Morgan is bad. She's bad in the ring. She's bad on the mic. She has nothing. Only reason I was happy about her title victory was because she was an underdog. Yeah, I don't like Liv. I don't like Liv. She feels very fake to me. Like, I don't know. She feels very fake. Hey, Zendel, what's up? I feel Tony needs to get someone in the locker room to handle stuff, kind of like how Taker did, Wrestler's Court in WWE. Yeah, like, yeah, I agree. I feel like they all think that they can just walk all over him, and I feel like he lets it happen, but he needs to, like, stand up and be like, we're not doing this. Like, this is not how this works. This is not how we're going to run this company. I run the company, you don't. That's part of it, is I think that Punk thinks he's, like, bigger than life, so he can get away with crap like this, but I think he's going to find out that he can't. That's why I think a lot of it probably stems from, is like, wow, I am the ratings. I am the draw. He pretty much said that in the press conference. He was like, I'm the reason this pay-per-view did, like, these big numbers and made this much money. It's because of me. Which I think is false information, but okay. You know, you're a draw, yeah, sure, but you're not as much of a draw as you think you are. Punk did say, I'm running a business here. Yeah, literally. So, like, I don't know. I feel like he thinks that he has, like, this big say in things, and I think he needs to find out that he doesn't. It's really kind of like a problematic thing. Like, you want to get mad at the Bucks and Kenny for, like, thinking that they're, like, they can do this, that, and the other thing. Well, bro, I hate to tell you, but they can. They're, like, executive vice presidents of the company. Like, they're kind of in a little bit different of a position than you are in. You're just CM Punk. Like, I don't know. At the same time, Tony enables Punk too much, and I feel if he doesn't get it together, it's going to really hurt AEW as much as I don't watch it. I don't want to see them turn into WCW. Yeah, I think that's the thing about it, is, like, I feel like it leaves a really, like, I mean, a lot of the talk from today has been about, you know, oh, the Young Bucks and Kenny and, you know, the fight backstage and stuff like that, but, like, I feel like it just sets up a really bad standard, like, for the rest of the roster, I guess, to, like, make it think that it's cool to, like, do crap like this and you'll get your way if, you know, you go beat up the EVPs backstage. Like, what? I don't know. I feel like it leaves a bad taste in the rest of the roster's mouth, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like they are going to lose out on some people who just don't want the drama and stuff. Like Ricky Starks, I think that when Ricky's contract is up, I don't know that he's going to be signed. I don't know when his contract is up. But I don't know that Ricky's going to be signed for, like, a multitude of reasons. I feel like just because Cody's over in WWE, I think that, and he's, like, really good friends with Cody, I feel like there's a good possibility that he could jump ship and go that way. But, like, he's also, Starks has, like, openly said, like, you know, the drama, it takes away from what we're actually trying to do on television, and, like, he doesn't like that. And I feel like if that's what the roster has turned into, he's not going to stick around, and I'm sure there's other people that feel the same way and don't want to deal with all the crap backstage. So, you know.
My stuff is falling off my sandwich.
Ever since Punk returned to wrestling, he's been the talk of the business, but not necessarily in a good way. Can't stand Kenny or the Bucks. Punk really hasn't increased the ratings. It's about the same as before.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
He joined 950K to $1 million, give or take a little higher or lower. So no, I don't get why he thinks he's God's gift to AEW. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't understand it. And I feel like it's totally a slap in the face to all the other people that, like, have been working their butts off week after week to build up for this pay-per-view, for you to walk in 2 weeks before the pay-per-view because you've been injured, and to sit there and say that you're the reason that this pay-per-view did this many buys or made that much money. Like, I feel like that's really, like, disrespectful for the rest of the roster. And, like, I get it, like, there's tiers and levels to this stuff, but, like, I don't know. I feel like...
Hello, Arsaf.
It's really just kind of crappy to the rest of the roster to be like, yeah.
Don't drink soda, drink water.
I'm the greatest.
I usually do. I usually have... I just drank a big bottle of water. How you gonna lose weight if you eat all that, man? It's about the life and death situation, man. You gotta lose weight, man. What are you saying? What are you saying?
You literally just walked in here. So I have no idea.
I'm down 40 pounds. I got room for a vegetable sandwich with a little bit of turkey thrown on it. Mr. G is a beautiful specimen.
You effectively have missed nothing. You missed a commercial. And, a recap of Drew.
Love from India. Well, thank you, Arsad. Jericho was there in the beginning, not Punk. Yep, he was. He was. AEW is WWE TV 14. I'm guessing Tony Khan really close with CM Punk, or otherwise he would have cut Mike and told him to leave. Do you agree, Maven and Mysterio? I don't know. I don't know. I think Tony would rather not.
The thing about it that I said.
Do it during the interview. Like, I'm sure he probably tried to talk to him after. The Fred movie has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe if they could actually see Cena, the score would be higher. I don't know that he's scared of losing Punk. If he's scared of losing Punk, he may end up losing like 4 of his other people.
Well, the one thing that I did see that was kind of like some people were talking about on Twitter, they were like, so like hypothetically, if Tony had like gotten up and was like, you need to stop talking, like you need to quit, to Punk while he was going on and on and on about God knows what, like what could have happened then? Because Punk was angry and he was mad about life. So what would have happened if like he got up and told Punk to just shut up?
Sorry, Will Riley Sport.
I feel like that could have almost been worse than what actually happened. So I don't know.
Do you think that the new generation of fans are just brain dead? No, I just think that there's too many other things going on and short attention spans. Punk and Tony in an abusive relationship, it seems. Yep. Thunder Rosa gave up the title, but Tony Storm is the fake champion. Tired of TK and his fake champions. I don't know what he's doing with that. Although, I mean, I don't, in a way, I don't have in mind if it's an injury that's keeping somebody from being the champion, and they're planning on coming back, like, within a couple months. Mm-hmm. I miss the Attitude Era. A lot of people do. The movie critics were probably like, why is this truck driving itself?
I like those shoes.
Like it as a passenger.
Dude,
probably.
Dakota's got cool shoes on too.
I watched Dynamite because of the acclaim. Some people do. AEW is the closest thing to an Attitude Era. I agree. Look at my girlfriend, Yo Sky. Yo! Mahesh! I can't miss the Attitude Era. Wasn't born yet, so. Yep. I think nowadays fans are very hyper-focused on every booking and everything and having to be perfect. Whatever happened to just enjoying a show put on for you? I agree, Captain Gregor. What a crazy weekend recap. MJF returns, everybody forgets, CM Punk buries the people in AEW.
That's really funny.
Oh, and Chelsea Green gets her puppies out at GCW. Good old wrestling.
I love the MJF returns, everybody forgets. Like, that's really funny.
I feel bad for MJF.
Me too.
Yeah.
But it, yeah, I feel bad for him. Hey.
That MJF return was at least better than when Punk returned to come Comfort Cena after 8 weeks of leaving. Yeah, I agree. Punk is trending because they're wondering if he's going to get fired. Count Gregor, I'm not just going to like something if it doesn't make sense just cuz. It's Rey Mysterio on Raw next.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I like my booking to make sense.
Solo Sikoa.
But also, you know, people complain about a lot of stuff, so... myself included. But I feel like the things that I complain about are, like, logical things. You know? So, I don't know.
That MJF return was really well done, so glad. He's back. MJF is going to destroy on Wednesday with the voicemail. Yep. I feel bad for Stokely. He's the one who actually won the match. I know. He's the champion. MJF is one of the best on the mic.
If not the best.
MJF is going to destroy Punk on Wednesday. I think he's going to destroy lots of people.
He's supposed to talk. I'm very excited about it because he's going to say some things.
Yeah.
That...
You guys, I don't like you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'll be it. Exactly. You guys, I don't like you.
Interested in what's going to happen on Dynamite? Definitely.
MJF had it coming after he stole the spotlight from Wardlow. Lol, JK. But see, also, I kind of thought about that, and I feel like it's really funny how full circle it's come, that it's like he upstaged Wardlow with all of his crap, and then the exact same thing happened to him because Punk had to go off and be an idiot. It's really funny. It really is.
MJ vs. Punk, Part 2, dog collar match. Inside of a dog pen. With rabid wolves. The moment I saw the Joker, I knew it had to be MJF. A lot of people, like, immediately said MJF.
It was literally MJF. The walk, the badly spray-tanned hands that you could barely see, but it was just visible enough. That was enough of a confirmation for me. But the walk, just the look, it was him. I didn't even need to see his face.
Yep.
It was him.
We knew it was him.
I knew it was him.
We knew it was him.
I knew it was him.
CM Punk, you're not the voice of the voiceless. You're the moistless. Imagine that Maxwell take the belt from Punk in the trilogy and walks out of the company. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Maven knows, I tell you. I was the MJF, or it was either MJF or Howard the Duck. I was starting to wonder. I like the Howard the Duck thing was like. I was thinking it had to be Howard. I think that wrestling is cringe 90% of the time. I just regret watching wrestling. I feel like it's a boomer thing, but other 10%, I'm thankful that I started watching. Well, I think it's entertainment. It's no different than a movie. It's no different than a TV show.
Yeah.
It's just a weekly thing. Think if they did shows like this where they had a pay-per-view. Rescue 911. Pay-per-view. What will happen? Will Frank survive the fall from the building? For $50, you could watch and find out. John Cena is the same age as the actor for Hannah Montana's brother. Speaking of not Hannah Montana's brother, I watched the show with Sylvester Stallone, the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember what that's
Samaritan.
Called. Yeah, there you go.
I watched that Saturday. And the Hannah Montana, I think isn't he from Hannah Montana? You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Huh?
No.
The brother's friend, or the annoying kid? I gotta check and see now. I'm pretty sure it's from Hannah Montana. I think that's what your mom said.
Let me look. Yes. Rico.
Yeah, that's him. Rico. The annoying one.
Rico. Yeah, he's the really short.
He still hasn't grown up.
The really short kid.
Was it good? I thought it was really good.
Who ran that? I don't even remember what shop it was. But it was like, you know, the surfboard shop? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Hannah Montana, one of the greatest Disney Channel shows ever.
As a boomer, I must challenge you to a Hell in a Cell match. No Arm and Hammer on my Hannah Montana. It was good. There was a twist in it. I thought it was a good movie. I think that's probably the first movie I've watched in a while too.
Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Wrestling. I've loved wrestling since the early 80s. To me, it's great entertainment if done right, or trying at least. I agree, Five. Sly Stallone is actually showing some acting talents, but then it isn't hard for a 75-year-old man to act old. But I mean, I could understand his speaking. I think it was probably... Did you watch it, Crazy Beard? Roman Reigns is more OP than John Cena.
Johnny talking. But you're really bad at this!
Samaritan. It's on Amazon. I have not watched She-Hulk. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Shakespeare it wasn't, no.
Watch out for those sharks. Dude, he's not good at this, dude.
He's gonna get killed, isn't he? She-Hulk is good. I'll have to watch it. Michael Cole referenced Rock Bottom. He totally did it on purpose to plant the seeds for Roman versus Rock. Might have. Jason Earls is the brother. He has some kind of disorder or something that makes him look younger than he is. Yeah, he hasn't grown up. He has a mustache. Is that the brother? Like, is that the, what's his name? Whatever Maven said. Jade Cargill was She-Hulk. What'd you say that kid's name was?
Rico?
Yeah. Is that Rico?
I think that was
Jason Earls?
No.
Who's Jason Earls?
He's Hannah Montana's brother.
Oh, so Rico's not the...
Jackson. That's Jackson.
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
really sad that I know this information, bro.
I'm sorry. I just knew he was in Hannah Montana because that's what your mom said when we were watching it the other night. Did you see the video when the UK reporter acknowledged Roman and he walked out? Are you shocked by that? She-Hulk is puke, the CGI sucks, and the She-Story is awful. A lawyer show that the writers admit they didn't know how to write a lawsuit.
This guy?
Yeah, that's him.
Rico.
Yeah. It's Moises Arias.
You said that wrong.
Okay. Rico Suave.
Okay. This is Jason Earls. He's Jackson. That's my brother.
Yeah, how did I say it wrong?
What?
What I mess up?
I'm pretty sure it's Moises Arias.
Moises?
Yeah, I think so.
That's stupid.
And you said it totally not right.
Better Call Saul is greater than She-Hulk.
But yet again, I might not have said it right at all, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
Jose Rico Taco Nacho Quesadilla Mandela Jones. Yeah, it could be that too.
But, yeah, so.
Rico, he hung out with Billy and Chuck and 3 more. Better Call Saul was fantastic. I've heard that. I've heard it.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And Ray's gonna go, I need a bigger boat. You get it? Get it?
Yeah, ha 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 ha. That was really funny.
Did you get the connection?
Yeah, thanks.
The music I was doing?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I thought so. I used to have a crush on Nico. I can see why, Volterra. He's a cute little guy. The good thing about it, he hasn't changed much. He's got a mustache now. You can still have a crush on him. And go, man, you haven't changed much. Voice has changed a little bit, but, you know, still waiting for you to grow up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Was that Priest's old theme or a remix of it? I think it was a remix,
I'm not
wasn't it?
sure. Dun, 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 dun.
I thought it was the Jaws theme.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Remix
dun,
of it. Yep, see? That's what I thought. I thought the same thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not a funny joke if you have to explain it. Flamethrower, I was thinking I told a funny joke and now you just ruined it for me. It's Old Priest. I like Io Sky's thighs. Is Dom going to get involved in the match? He might. I'm thinking Hulk Hogan's going to come out and help Ray. Either that or the Red Rooster. Yep. I'm sure the Red Rooster is going to come out and help him now. Oh! Nothing like taking a, chest. I've got Hulk Hogan steam in my head now.
I'm sorry. This is the funniest video I've ever seen in my life. Hold on. This even said that Ace Steel is the one who threw the Jarrett Nick. Oh,
But she's going old school. I remember the Red Rooster, see? Every sea in Pacific
really
Ocean
funny.
is pronounced differently. It is. I never thought about that. Crazy Bird, you got too much time on your hands. Yellow and red is Hulkamania colors, and in AEW we had the She-Hulk, so Triple H is getting Hulk on Raw for sure.
Oh, man. That's
He'll be in a
really
mask,
funny.
and he'll be called El Polo Rojo. Actually, it's El Pollo Rojo, I believe. I could be wrong. Could be off a little bit there. Pollo. I think that's right. Anybody that can speak Spanish, did I say that right? I almost made a bad joke about someone helping Ray, but thought better of it. Not sure who likes dark humor and who don't. More info coming in minutes.
Every update just gets better.
Maybe Santos and Legato are going to help Ray. They might. They might. I knew it!
Dude, I can't. This Raw has been so unbelievably boring.
Raw is in Kansas City tonight.
It's been like a really quick-paced Raw, to be like honest, because it's already 9 o'clock and we only have an hour of the show left. But it's like also nothing has happened. I feel like. I
am a stooge American.
So.
Fight for the rights of Vince McMahon. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
pretty close, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. El Pollo Loco is a chicken place. I'd see. Rico is only 1 year younger than Miley Cyrus. He looks so much younger on the show. Yeah. Good thing he grew a mustache so he looks older. Wonder who will beat Jade Cargill since Chris Statlander is injured. I don't know, Jack. Isn't it El Pollo Loco the Hickenlooper place in Breaking Bad? I do not know since I haven't seen Haven't seen that. Haven't seen Breaking Bad. Mahalo. Pip! We must be getting ready to have Pip. Chicken Place, what did autocorrect do to me? It said Hickenlooper. I don't know what Hickenlooper is. I was like, whatever. We'll just go with Hickenlooper. Chicken Palace. Hickenlooper. Not bad, Mr. G. 8.5 out of 10. I'm working on it. Anyway, Steven. Is Panaguayo incident is worst in wrestling? Yes. I've been to that chicken restaurant years ago. Rico, I thought it was a hornswoggle and a mustache. It could be. The autocorrect made me do it. I hate autocorrect sometimes. Because you just type and then you like send it. And then you read what you just sent and you go, what did I just send? Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. Does everybody else have that problem too? Return of Bray Wyatt. I haven't seen him yet. Haven't seen him yet. I did it for The Rock. Mahalo means thank you in Hawaiian. That's what I thought, James. I thought that's what that meant. A real steal of a deal of a meal. An action-packed game. We got Ray taking a beating. Dominik with the focus on Dominik and the Pip. Well, now we're focused back on Ray. Shaking his head. Focus back on Dom. What are they doing with this camera thing?
I'm not even sure.
When did your daughter start watching wrestling?
8 years ago?
Yeah, probably somewhere around 8 years ago. When the WWE Network came out.
Yeah, so like 8 years ago.
Remember when Hornswoggle was Vince's son? Yes, I do. He still is. Or could be. How old is she? 42.
Yeah.
Kevin Dunn is out of control with the camera shifts. Yep. Pero was the worst incident, but the Sid Vicious leg break was harder to watch when it snapped.
Dude, I laugh every time I watch that video. It's awful, but I don't know what's so funny about it.
Maven's sadistic like that.
But I laugh every time.
If Bayley versus Bianca Belair for the...
It's so bad.
Raw Women's Championship happens at Extreme Rules. Who wins, Bayley or Bianca? I think Bayley wins. I am enjoying this episode of Raw. It's been okay. I mean, it's not anything special. Sid's leg was gross. I saw it live.
It was so bad.
I actually saw a kid do that.
Bleh. Gross.
I am enjoying this episode of Raw. I figured that's what you were trying to say there, James. Dom is looking like his daddy with that mullet. Act versus Yoshiko was harder to watch. I was coaching a kid and his ankle snapped like that.
Oof. That's rough.
I was at the Louisville game when the basketball player broke his leg and the bone was sticking out. Yeah, that's I saw that one too. Ray's brain is on it. Holy cow! Ray's like, yeah, that's right, I did that. Oh, God, I just had my spine go through the back of my head. Because I landed on my butt. I remember when that happened to the Louisville kid. Yeah, it was nasty. Sorry, I had to retract the previous comment. No problem. What do you mean, Logan Paul? I was talking about wrestling incidents.
Well, he's involved in wrestling now, right?
Yeah, he's a wrestler now.
So, he counts.
He's a professional wrestler.
He counts.
He's on the WWE roster. Count of 2. Only 2. Only 2. He is great. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's pretty athletic. Is that glitter around your eyes, Maven?
Rhinestones.
Rhinestones.
Yeah, they sparkle more in the light.
He needs to be a heel. Yeah, my uncle bought a cake last week. The label just said cream cheese. So was it a cream cheese cake? I remember watching when D'Lo Brown injured Draws. Yeah, that one was bad too. Did he actually get hit there?
Who?
Ray.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Just the way he went down and his body reacted, I'm not sure he didn't really get kicked there.
I'm not sure.
Cream or cheese? I actually might have to watch his vlog tomorrow.
I might have to watch Being the Elite.
It was red velvet with cream cheese as the icing. It looked like whipped cream. Did you all see WWE Rivals on A&E yesterday? I did not see it, James.
No, James. I was watching AEW's pay-per-view
Yes.
and all the craziness that happened after.
Yes. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 770 subscribers. Only a 2 count.
Dom dyed his hair black.
Yeah, if you're going to be part of the Judgment Day, you got to have the hair to go with it. I heard it wasn't on today. Did they post one at Now Maven?
I don't think so. They probably didn't post one today because they were like, Nick was like, my face is too messed up, and well, Punk's dude might have accidentally hit the camera with the chair that he threw at me, and he might have taken Brandon Cutler down with him, so all of the footage for Being the Elite might have just gone into the trash because, well, you know. But I don't think there was one posted for today, which further proves the point of none of this is a work, bro.
Ray's son going through an emo phase.
Literally, one of the Bucks ever not posted Being the Elite after the big pay-per-view, right? Very rarely, never.
770, that's almost 5,000 subscriptions. Yes. Yes. We're close to 5,000.
There's supposed to be another update on the situation here soon, but I'm just waiting. I keep refreshing Twitter.
We are at 764 right now. It's crazy it takes Priest over 20 minutes to defeat Rey Mysterio. Yep.
Oh, yes. Just cleared the way for Priest to strike. But Sammy did say that he's got his vlog that's going up tomorrow. And he said, ooh, it's an interesting one or something like that. So, you got me.
Unless they're doing this and they didn't post to get people thinking it's more real, let's remember this is pro wrestling. Yep.
I genuinely, I said this earlier, I'm going to keep saying this. The Colt Cabana crap is not getting turned into a work. No chance. Not even close.
You know you're wrestling, madam.
Thanks.
She does. She does. Otis is most handsome of all time. He needs to be in Hall of Fame. He is just a goat. Or the goat, not a goat. The look on Dominik's face.
Poor Ray. Your son has betrayed you.
Miss G, you taught her well.
There it is.
The student has become the teacher. Yep, pretty much.
Who are we talking about? You, Rio? Okay. Have you seen him wrestle before, Rio?
Yeah, she's killed him several times.
And you're putting him in a match with Edge?
I like Rhea's Anakin Skywalker raid.
It's a good thing you're dressed for a funeral, because you're going to attend one. Your own. Good grief. Okay. I have the update. I have to read it first. Hold on.
All right, you read it, and then I'll read it.
Okay.
Will Dominik Mysterio face Edge next week? We'll have to wait and see. The almighty Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
Doesn't she have to have some kind of degree to teach? Yes. Yes, she does. Well, I don't know. Some states are getting to where you don't have to really have a degree. You just go stand in a... Florida, for example. Florida. If you're in the military and you go watch for like 30 hours or something like that, a class, you can become a teacher. Y'all watching NXT 2.0 tomorrow night? I might watch it, James, but I probably will not stream.
Ace Steel is going to be gone. Ace Steel for sure is not coming back. Tony's going to do something about that. He's not, I don't think Ace Steel is... Well, good thing you got your 5 minutes of fame on television last week with Punk, because you ain't getting anything else, man. Didn't he drop like F-bomb last week or something? Yeah. Yep, it was that guy. He's gonna be gone. There's no way they keep him around. No way. Like, you can't go around throwing chairs at people, bro. Like, first, I mean, I don't think it's cool to go around hitting anybody, like, you know, for real backstage and stuff. But, like, dude. Hi, I don't like you, and I think you are a jerk, so guess what? I'm gonna throw a chair at you. Like, what in the world?
Interesting.
Ace Steel's got to be gone.
Interesting. Chair shot. Yep. Who the hell is that? That's who trained CM Punk. I can shoot guns and be a teacher. I'm in. Yep. Pretty much. Not shooting guns at my school. In Cali, to become a teacher, you just slide a bit of medical cannabis in their coffee, and you got your degree. If they make this real storyline, TK might.
I don't think they're going
to. I know California, you do a lot of paperwork. Ains. At least it's a lot of paperwork with your special ed students. Ain't that the way Bill Cosby got in trouble? But yes, if you are a former military or a military and your wife or significant other can become a teacher in Florida with 30 hours of sitting in a classroom.
I love how Hangman Page has nothing to do with any of this, and that's what that's who
I know.
Punk was mad at first.
I know.
And Hangman Page is no. I have a wife and kid to get home to. I'm a former teacher turned wrestler. I'm the chillest dude ever. You people have at it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
What happened in the show tonight except for Braun returning?
Nothing.
Not much. It's been kind of a lackluster show, Trevor. This has been one of the weakest... Since Triple H has taken over, this has probably been one of the weakest Raws that he's had.
But I just feel like there's a lot that, goes into it. Just with the day that has been today, with all the news, and then coming off of the pay-per-view, their pay-per-view shows never... Yeah, day after the pay-per-view show is never really that great anyways. I feel like it's just been the perfect storm of this Raw really means nothing.
Yeah, why bring Braun to come out and destroy the tag division again? He did this before, just why? Probably because, what other match is he going to come in and kill somebody? I never thought about it, but really the other matches that they've had, it's if you're going to bring him back, who's he going to kill? People will blame Vince. Triple H is the new old Vince McMahon. Braun Strowman is back, God help us. Yep. The women?
Didn't he go off script during their promo before the match? I like Adam Page, but I don't know the full story. As far as I know, I don't know that it was off script. I don't know that Punk knew he was going to say that. But I also don't know that was, not in the script. Okay, good for you. I don't care.
Nobody is safe.
So yeah, I don't know.
Braun on SmackDown too. Yep, looks like it. AEW has been overshadowing anything WWE. Yep. KO versus Theory. KO versus Theory was okay. Ace Steel will probably come back because Punk is running AEW because TK will probably let it happen if it brings a ratings. I don't think so.
Not if he cracked Nick Jackson over the head with a chair, he's not.
I think that the problem is I think that if he does that, he's going to lose a lot of people. I don't get why people hate Braun. He isn't that bad. He is something in the middle. Yeah, I don't have a problem with Braun.
He's not good. He's not bad.
They've done with
he's just kind of mid.
If only Braun Strowman could wrestle good, but he's... What about during the cage match and destroy Miz and him and Lashley have a confrontation?
Did we already do that? The cage match?
No, it's coming up.
Oh. I don't know why
CM Punk at home crying to AJ Lee. I thought I was the main man, but Tony has another intimate relationship with someone else. I'm back. Did Dominik get beat up?
Observing stuff. I hate to be the one to break this news to you, but unfortunately, the wrong Mysterio got beat up this week.
Yes.
Dominik is now Rhea's
boyfriend.
Pet? I don't know.
Pet. We'll call him a pet, not a boyfriend.
I feel like, yeah, it's not that far. It's just he's the Judgment Day pet now. He listens to what they say.
He's like their mascot.
And yeah, so he's He's not, he dyed his hair black, and he's wearing the signature clothing of Judgment Day, which is the black button-up shirt and whatever else. And then, yeah, now he's beating up Ray. And he's going to fight Edge next week. Rhea volunteered him to fight Edge next week. So that's nice.
I said he was going to date Rhea. I'm surprised they're using Riddle's kids in this storyline. Me too. Me too. Good, he will bring down Judgment Day due to lack of skills. This is also good news. Why is Ray's kids are dating enemy? I do not know. No, I don't know. It ain't TV 14 unless Dom gets beat up. Unless Ray's kid is not Ray's kid. In 2020, his daughter, now Dominik. Yep.
Great. Great. Riddle, you lost. You're a loser.
AEW's a 3-hour show. AEW, a 3-hour show, is getting more attention than a 7-hour WWE NXT show. Yep. Yep. It's Eddie's kid. Come on. He even has Eddie's haircut.
Dude, look at his. He's got Moxley.
Yeah, he's got Moxley. Rhea versus Ray ladder match. Winner owns Dominik. I hope this leads to Matt Riddle going back to being serious like he was in NXT and on the Indies. It could. It could.
Sick.
99. Boo. I love hot boxing. I'm still waiting for Randy versus Cody. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting for a while. That is Solo Sikoa, the Usos' younger brother. The most dominant faction. Tommaso needs to get away from the Miz. He is so much better than Miz's side piece. I think he will. I think this whole Dexter thing, I think Ciampa has something to do with it. It ain't Uso's younger brother. It's clearly Ezekiel's younger brother, Ethan. That's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness.
Was hoping for Mox to keep the title, but I knew Punk was going to win. Yep, I was kind of had a feeling. WWE Tag Team Division, it needs a DIY. They need some fresh blood in there.
For the tag team division?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the beef stew good, Mr. G and Maven?
Yeah, it was good.
Yes.
It's good. bro. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Tired.
Dude, I was up so late last night, dude. Yesterday was the latest I've been up in, like, weeks.
Yes.
I generally go to bed not at 1:30 in the morning.
Are we doing the one eye thing in the video? Hello, people that just joined us.
But I was up late because the pay-per-view was late, and then the post-show media thing was late, and then I was all wired because Punk was an idiot, and I was like, what in the world, bro? Yeah. So, like, I just, yeah.
DIY versus Usos WrestleMania 39. So the only way Dax can interfere in the match are hiding under the ring when the cage comes down, or beating the hell out of Ciampa during the match. What's your take, Mr. G? I think those are good choices. I think that those are good choices.
The lights go out, the lights go back on, it's Dexter.
Braun is part of the whole Dexter thing.
Braun has already said he'll be on SmackDown on
And
Friday.
Braun comes out and tears down the cage.
I don't think he has anything to do with it.
I don't know either.
To be fair.
I'm just saying.
To be fair. Seriously. I laugh every time I say it at this point.
To be fair.
To be fair. I think he is going to,
Punk causes reactions whether people like it or not. I sleep only 3 hours.
It's very unfortunate, bro. I really don't like the guy. The more he speaks, the more I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, good grief, man. You just seem to make things worse for yourself. And the more he speaks, the more I'm like, I genuinely don't like you. I feel like you're an arrogant fool.
Poor Drew getting buried since his WWE title loss, pretty much.
This was a good song for the pay-per-view. I have no idea what it is. Braun could end Roman's title run if booked correctly. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Is I think if he's going back, if he's going to SmackDown, he's going to be going after Roman. That's my take on that. And you know what they did before? You know what they did? When Roman first won the title? It was Braun versus The Fiend versus Roman.
Yeah.
Braun versus The Fiend versus Roman. That's when Roman won the title.
Yep. Yep.
And he's held it for 2 years ever since then. So...
Well, I just seen your past 2 streams, 1,600, 2,500. Wow, that's amazing. We're moving up in the world, Ains.
Mr. G wins your YouTube boxing debut. Why do you assume it would be Mr. G?
You know?
It could be me. Personally, I could be the next big YouTube boxer. Let's be real.
Could be me, Count Grader.
It could be me. And maybe, just maybe, I'll fight Mr. G.
That's right. Live on YouTube.
You never know. But only if you pay us money. Because I won't be doing it for free.
Who you fighting, Maeve?
I'll fight you. I could easily take you down.
Mr. G versus Maven. He already had his boxing debut in a flattening, see? See? Ains took me out already.
What was I going to look up? Oh, yes. I remember. I need to go to our match thing. Internet Wrestling Database. So I can go to Roman. So I can see if I indeed am correct that is where he won the...
Take my money. I'd see that.
I'm not sure how much money. Well, it helps if I spell his name right.
$10,000.
Each.
Yeah,
we get equal pay here.
That's right. You dork. Mr. G will be fighting Logan Paul at the North Pole on December 26th, Boxing Day. That's right. Me and Logan Paul going at it.
When did he win the title? 2020?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he win the title in 2020?
I think so. It was on...
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. My whole family tree's net worth is $10,000.
Who the heck did he beat? Who the heck did he beat?
Go up.
I'm trying to find it. I have to go
2020?
backwards. Yes.
Okay, so it's right here. Go up. Go up. Go up.
Well,
go
I'm
up.
in 2019.
Okay, right here. Hold on.
Braun Strowman.
Okay. Go to 2020.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Ciampa finally found his first name again. Yeah. So what are they going to do with Cross if Braun goes to SmackDown?
Here you go.
I do not
Payback
know.
2020. That's when he won the Universal Championship in a triple threat match against Braun Strowman.
2020 was an ABC TV show. It was.
So there you go. It was Roman versus Braun versus The Fiend.
So what are they already read that?
How suspicious would that be if they brought Braun back to have him go after Roman, and then The Fiend pulls a Roman Reigns and returns in that match to beat Roman for the World Championship?
A Survivor Series event, the Wrestle Story versus GIMME A HULL YEAH.
Full circle booking. I have no idea what that sounds like when I get really close to the microphone.
I don't know either.
How funny would that be, though, if they did that?
Yeah.
They bring Braun back to then bring The Fiend back to then have the triple threat match.
Yeah.
Because Fiend was the champion in that scenario, and then Roman showed up out of the blue and literally just won the match, and we were all like, what in the world?
Yep. Strowman will unite the U.S. Intercontinental belts in a winner-take-all three-way at Day 1, 2,200 or 20,203. I can't see Roman losing the titles till the Usos lose theirs. Or could they have Roman lose first? And then the Usos go, hey, we the ones.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yep.
There's a big difference between,
Yep.
and literally knocking somebody out with a chair.
Yeah.
Ace Steel is gone no matter what.
Yeah, I would say so.
I really hate these cage matches because I hate, this doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Bad.
The camera view sucks. With both feet hitting the floor. What if we think it's Loomis coming through the floor and it's the Fiend?
I don't think it will be, but,
What happens if you successfully cash in a stolen briefcase? Well, then you win. I'd hate to be Roman's wife when it's dinner time. I'm head of the table. This meatloaf is God mode. Acknowledge me. The bell hasn't rung yet.
Why are you so glittery, bro?
Lashley wins!
Is it your jackets? Is
Lashley
that why
wins.
you're so glittery?
Yeah.
Wow, what the heck kind of glitter did they put on your jackets, bro? Because it literally falls off.
Crappy glitter. Wardlow.
I mean, I'm not saying the glitter is a bad look, but
Wardlow.
it's chunky glitter, and now it's all over Lashley. All over Lashley. Dude, I can't even imagine if Ciampa has to wear that stupid...
Oh.
He wears that jacket every week.
We must have went to Pip.
He wears that jacket every week and is literally covered in glitter every week. I can't imagine. He's he goes home and he's like, geez, I literally have glitter coming out of my ears. What in the world?
He's driving down the road and cars are seeing the shine and sparkling coming from inside his car.
They're it makes them...
Jeez, I can't see!
Seriously. He's so... But the Miz isn't glittery. So, well, granted, he wears a t-shirt underneath his jacket.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Well, look at...
I know! Lashley is
Lashley's glittery, too. He's going to go home and go, where did all this glitter come from?
Thanks, Ciampa.
So how you two rate the show, and take care, and I will see you guys for Dynamite. Have a good one, Ben.
Genuinely, it's been a very mid
gonna
show.
give it about
Probably,
a 5
I was
and a
going to
half.
say a 6, maybe. It's been very mid.
Have a good one, James.
It's been very mid.
I might have to watch that.
So funny!
I might have to watch that. Mister, where'd you watch? I can see your tan line. Well, it's charging right now.
Yeah.
It's right there. Can't you see it?
Yeah, you can still tell the time.
It is now. Time of day says 9:43. Mr. G, is Mayfield still with the Browns? I haven't been updated with the offseason moves. Nope, he is now with the Panthers.
Baker Mayfield?
He is, with the Carolina Panthers. And guess who their first game is to start off the season? The Cleveland Browns.
Well, how fun is that?
Yes.
See, I don't follow anything, but the only thing I know about Mayfield is that, like, wasn't he with Oklahoma?
Yep.
And then he got moved to wherever.
Well, then he was drafted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever.
To the Browns.
Matter. Yeah.
Yes.
And apparently got moved again.
And then he was traded to the Carolina Panthers.
There you go.
Because they got they went out and got Deshaun Watson, who is now suspended for the first 11 games because he got in trouble with the law. Well, he didn't really get in trouble with the law, but he had some legal trouble that he was having problems with. And so the NFL suspended him for like the first 11 games, I believe. So now they're doing what would be their 19th string quarterback because, well, they got rid of Baker and Deshaun got suspended. So now they're down to the 19th quarterback.
I don't know anything about football, but it's weird. I do know some things, but also nothing at all.
Braun is coming for Roman. I think that's possible. I do think that's possible.
The only reason I know anything about anything is because you watch football, and I just happened to pick up the information.
James is giving Raw a 9. Well, that's a little bit higher than I'm giving it, James.
Alabama is the bad team.
Who needs tattoos when you can just wear a watch your whole life? That's right. Just wear a watch, take it off, and then you get this. See?
Alabama's the bad team. Oklahoma is the good team. That's all I know.
I got it. Maven versus Hannah Montana, then Mr. G fights Rico. Yeah, well, you just got to know about Oklahoma. That's the important thing.
Well, they know that Alabama's the bad team because everybody and their dog is like, Alabama's like...
Yeah.
They're like overpowered, essentially.
I hate them. Yeah, I don't like them. Don't like them. I have 7 tattoos. Well, that's 7 more than I have 5. I'm sorry. Bills win it all this year. Finally. Well, Cobain, I got a feeling. I'm going to tell you this, okay? They just have a lot of bad luck.
Who?
The Bills. Buffalo.
Okay.
They may make the Super Bowl, but once again, they will find a way to lose. It's just in their DNA. I have lots of tattoos. I've honestly lost count how many I have. Do they all just run together, Ains? Why is Miz involved in a main event?
Well,
because the Fiend is going to show up. Roll time. Dude, your hand's right in the middle of the screen. Thanks.
Sorry, it's not really.
And your bottle takes up the left side. Your hand takes up the middle, and I can't even see what's going to happen. Mr. G, Rico's pretty badass now. You might want to rethink that matchup. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. We talked about Rico growing up and, having a mustache now. And not really growing up, just having a mustache. But he does hang out with some dudes that you don't want to mess with. He's got some dudes you don't want to mess with. So I would say yes.
Bills, boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
That is pretty much. See, Cobain, you knew what I was talking about. Chest. You got all over your chest, Danes?
You missed the first part of the message.
What?
Right
I
there.
have my sleeves fully done. My best and my back. Where's your best at? Sleeves fully done, the back fully done, your best fully done, and your chest is fully done. Man, you got them all over.
I don't have any tattoos at all. I just draw on myself with markers.
She does. And that looks pretty
good.
But,
well, I was going to say, they do look pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I have 88% of my body covered in tattoos. 88% of my body covered in tattoos started in 2006 and went heavy in 2013. So you waited 7 years just to go nuts with it, huh? I hate my autocorrect. Chest in the world. He is chest in the world, Ains. Rico's a thug. He is a thug. That movie, he's a thug. I have a Batman tattooed on my arm. Do you shine it in the do you put it up and it shines up in the light in the sky and Batman comes and helps you out?
Yeah, it's the bad signal.
Yeah. Did they say if the title is on the line? Yeah, I believe it is.
It's a U.S. I almost said Intercontinental Championship. It's a yeah.
Every night. Autocorrect is biting everybody during the stream. Autocorrect bites me all the time. Like, Batman is greater than Marvel. Oh, I like them all. That's funny.
It's true, though.
Yeah. Does Rhea have a match against Ray?
Not currently.
No, not yet.
Not that I know of. Batman is better than Marvel. I've seen more Batman movies than I have Marvel movies.
Where is Beth Phoenix? At home.
Not around. I've seen the original Batman movie with what's-his-face. I've seen the one after that, Batman Returns?
I think people like Batman because he's more like a person, but he has gadgets.
It's
you
Batman.
know what I'm saying?
It's Batman Returns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that movie. That was like peak cinema, bro. It's so good. It's such a good film. Batman Forever, pretty much terrible. Hated it, or whatever. Is that what that one's called? With the other guy? Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, bad movie. Couldn't even watch. I got about maybe half an hour into it, and I was like, this is garbage. I'm not watching any more of it. And I like Batman and Robin just because it's an iconic film.
Hello, Go Guppy. How you doing? When I went to celebrate spring break in Mexico in 2019, I saw several W ripoff t-shirts saying Randy Ortega and Juan Cena t-shirts. Just waiting for Dexter Lumis to come out. This main event sucks. Yeah, pretty much.
I have not seen the other Batman movies.
Mickey Mouse is greater than Batman. Michael Keaton is the best Batman. I have to agree with that. I thought Michael Keaton was awesome.
I haven't seen the Dark Knight ones.
Adam West was the first big screen Batman. He was. I thought Adam West was good though too, but I think Michael Keaton's the best. Yeah. Batman is more non-human than everyone else because he can handle his emotions better than pretty much all the superheroes. Certain mind-altering toxins don't work on him because his mind is powerful. I think Trump was the best Mickey Mouse we ever had.
Oh, I've also seen Batman versus Dracula, and that's like a cartoon, but that was a very scary cartoon for kids, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying for something that's supposed to be like for kids. Like just the animation is kind of like scary, like of the Dracula dude. Not even gonna lie.
Christian Bale is the best. Christian Bale was pretty good too. Christian Bale is the best, but I'm glad Keaton is coming back. Yeah, I thought Christian Bale was solid, but I don't know. Michael Keaton, like, maybe it's just because he was like, the first new Batman, and like, if that makes sense.
The first new Batman.
Yeah. My favorite was the '80s Batman. One episode, a bad guy forced himself into Batman's mind, so Batman started humming the same song over and over and over and over and over and over. It was kind of funny. See? Mind games, man. No, Robert De Niro is the best Batman ever. Christian Bale is an underrated actor. He is so good. Christian Bale is good. I've liked him. Wasn't he in American Psycho, too? Like American Psycho? Look up American Psycho.
I'm looking up this first because I was going to show this to you because it's kind of scary.
Oh,
for
yes.
Kids.
I'm scared.
I'm not even joking, bro. Vincent won't even watch it.
That's because Dracula's on there.
Like, these are kind of terrifying for a small child.
They are terrifying. Turn them off.
It's not even a joke.
Why is the Miz main eventing Raw? Because I think we're going to get a payoff here.
What am I supposed to look up?
I don't remember now. What
American
was I going to
Psycho?
look up? Yeah, American Psycho. I got the answer. They said yes.
Well.
Go ahead and look it up. And you can see what I'm talking about. Yep, see?
Uh-huh.
That's a good movie.
Thank you.
Kind of like Ben Affleck's Batman braces for tomato throwing impact.
Dude, I really don't like that guy.
He was okay.
Just like as a person, like he just seems like really garbage. There's just something about him that I really don't like. Ben Affleck.
No, Christian Bale was not American Psycho. It was another actor that looks like similar to him. He played the Hulk in the 2008 movie. American Psycho. Because he's awesome. He's the Miz now. Real talk, there is no debate on this. Heath Ledger is the greatest Joker. I would agree 100%.
I didn't terrify him. I have it on DVD on my shelf, and he picked it up and wanted to watch it. I put it in the DVD player. We got maybe 2 minutes into it, and he walked away and didn't want to watch any more of it. And to be fair, it is kind of scary the first time you watch it.
Yeah.
So I didn't finish playing it. It was a while ago. It's nothing to worry about. He's fine.
Maven scaring the small kid.
No, it's fine. He'll
most definitely an American Psycho. Yep. Heath Ledger's Joker for me is still the best acting I've ever seen. Maven just got called out. That's your fault. You played the DVD. See?
It was a cartoon. I didn't think it was going to terrify him. I did play the other Batman movie, whatever that other one was, the Batman.
Yeah.
You know, Batman with the Joker.
Yeah.
He liked that one because the Joker was like singing in the street and there was like money falling from the sky.
Oh yeah.
He liked that one.
Yeah.
But he didn't like the cartoon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways. Maven has the list of, I don't know why, but I hate them. Yeah, for reals though. But I don't know. There's something about Ben Affleck that I'm like, I don't like you.
See, if she says she doesn't know why, but she hates him,
she
doesn't really have to come up with a reason as to why she hates him.
I don't know what it is about him, but he just like, I don't know.
The Batman games should have been movies. It's fine. He has nightmares and is traumatized for life, but he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
The actor that played Luke Skywalker played the Joker in cartoon Batman episodes. Are we talking about Mark Hamill? Is that who we're talking about?
I don't know. I've never seen Star Wars.
Yeah, I think it's Mark Hamill.
Okay, that's a lie.
think that's who we're
I've
talking
seen
about.
one Star Wars movie, but I feel like that doesn't count as enough for me to be like, I've seen Star Wars, you know? I've seen the first one.
The first one?
Yeah. It's supposed to be the first one, but it's the fourth one?
Yeah.
Or it's supposed to be the, I don't know, whatever, whichever way that's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Miz is about to go out. Mark Hamill, yep. Batman is the best. He is!
Now, Vincent could agree with that.
Yeah, Vincent would agree with that.
The 4-year-old? For sure. Hey, man. Champa, I personally wouldn't do that. I'd fall.
The new Star Wars doesn't make sense with the 70s and 80s Star Wars. See, and honestly, you know, I have never watched the newer Star Wars outside of the first 3 that were made. All of the other ones, I've seen parts of them, but I've never sat and watched the whole thing. Batman is also crazy if you watch any of the shows, read any of the comics, watch any of the movies long enough. Batman is also insane. He will lock you up knowing you will break out, and Batman has nothing against beating you half to death, but he won't kill you. There are only 6 Star Wars movies.
Wow, how funny is that?
Isn't there 9 of them?
Batman, the animated series, premiered 30 years ago today.
Yeah.
How funny is that? We're talking
Crazy
about Batman.
that we're talking about Batman.
And then this pops up on my Twitter.
None can hold a candle to Batwan and Ruben. He's primarily a voice actor now and has done a bunch of cartoon bad guys. Mark Hamill has?
Dude, this Raw has been so good. We've talked about literally everything under the sun aside from Raw.
Yes, but we have entertained the people.
Thanks for hanging out.
And we've held 15 people pretty consistently, and we've had 43 likes. How we pulled that off? No one knows. Episode 3 is my favorite of them all. Yeah, I would say, I thought all 3 of the first 3, like the first 3 made, were good. I remember when I was a kid, all we had was the free channels, and I was forced to watch Indian Bollywood shows. Indian Bollywood shows. You know what's crazy is last night we were...
You were literally just watching.
Yeah, we were testing out the Google Translate, and I had on an India channel.
Yeah, see, if you just left it at, we were working on Google Translate, that would have been really confusing, and Haynes would have been like, me?
Well, that's crazy.
You were working on
Google
Translate.
Yeah, who cares about that? There's only 3 Star Wars movies, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, like the originals? Yeah.
Oh, Ciampa. Oh, you just got hit by a door.
The duel between Vader and Obi is fantastic. It is. I have to say it is. Mark Hamill, the voice actor. You know that Raw is horrible when you're talking about old Star Wars and Batman references. Indian shows are so dramatic, like the music and the look in their eyes. I know, and then the colors of them. You know, the colors that they have, like it's like bright and vibrant.
He's gonna make the climb until Dexter says.
That dude again. Apparently Dexter is right there somewhere.
He's gonna be on the floor, and Miz is gonna climb back up the cage. Why don't you just climb around to the other side of the cage? Dude, what are you doing? Why don't you just crawl to the other side of the cage? Why don't you just crawl to the other side of the cage? Why don't you just crawl to the other side of the cage?
Maven called it. And look who's under the ring. It's 1, 2, and 3 are decent, with 3 being the best. Yeah.
While we're talking about 1, 2, and 3, Halloween 2 and 3 are on Peacock. I was very excited about it because Halloween 3 is never on anything. And it is a great film.
I give this Raw 3.5. I lost interest in the first hour. I'll give it a 6 because Dexter Lumis showed up. The show I watched as a kid, it was like a musical Punjabi program, so I used to belly dance and stuff. Lumis is coming up over into the cage.
Oh, well now Miz is all glittery. Hey, watch out. He might jump on you.
Who's in the steel cage match? It was Miz and...
Ciampa's going to close the door.
It was Miz...
Ciampa's going to close the door. Ciampa's going to close the door.
It was Miz and...
Ciampa is going to close the door. Never mind.
It was Miz and Lashley. Lashley got the win. Lumis showed up from underneath the ring, and now Lumis is after the Miz.
That's very unfortunate. I thought it was going to be Ciampa. It was Lashley. It should have been Ciampa. Would have been more effective. Dude, don't spit everywhere. Nobody wants to see that. Especially me.
Don't worry, he just spit on Lumis. No big deal.
No, stop. Sorry, I'll move my hand so you can see, but I'm not.
And Lumis just rubs his head as we go off the air.
Okay.
The last Batman movie should have done more horror movie elements. Batman had 2 jump scares from the bad guys. My friend jumped so hard I laughed. Where do you think we're going with this? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'll take your headphones.
John Lee, Maven, where did Ciampa go?
I
think he was still laying on the floor.
I thought he was still on the floor. That's why I thought he was going to pop up and shut the door. However, it was Lashley. So...
I didn't hear you, Maven. Did you just say Cammy is going to close the door?
No. Ciampa.
Raw gets a 6 out of 10 for me.
I'm not sure how you got Cammy out of that, but Ciampa.
I was going to give it a 5.5.
You know.
Lashley won the match. I was going to give it a 5.5. I will give it a 6 just because Lumis showed up at the end. So 6 out of 10 for me.
Sure.
I agree.
That's fine.
All right, guys. It's been a wild one. It's been a crazy one. I have to get up for work tomorrow.
Yes.
So I missed 99% of Raw. I can't get a score. You probably could. What a horrible Raw. Yes, Raw was pretty disappointing tonight. 7 out of 10 too much? Yeah, I think so. I mean, tonight was just weak. Weak compared to what it has been. But, it's coming off a pay-per-view, so I'll give them, a little bit for that. Until... See you Tuesday? Nope, we won't be here Tuesday.
Wednesday for the drama-filled show that is AEW.
Thank you, amigos. God shows you've been putting out. Yes, thank you, Mundo. We appreciate it. Until Wednesday, we will see everybody later. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.